Yeah, Michael has a 1-point bid and took
Okay, he has a 1-point bid and took
yeah.
blue. Wow. Okay, so Michael Larsen, one of your players here has a 1-point bid, and he chose blue player for his battle deck. I believe Michael Larsen is playing Shadow Collective. He is not playing Asajj.
Yeah, no, we got Michael on Shadow Collective versus Spencer on
Asajj.
Yes.
Ventress.
So you want to do a list breakdown?
Yeah, why don't we do that as I get the list loaded into the bot?
For sure. So we'll start off with Michael's list. Running blue player. He's 9 activations. He's running 3 capos, 2 with Vigilance, 1 with Lead by Example, and then another 2 with Electro Binoculars and 1 with Portable Scanner. So trying to pass out all those dodges and aims just for everything. And then you have Maul with
Sorry I'm taking so long here.
Choke, Push, Improvise Orders, Into the Fray, and the Darksaber. And so, interesting to see here, we don't have tenacity on Maul with the Darksaber. So.
No tenacity, also no vigilance.
Yeah, no vigilance.
Trying to save a little bit of cash to beef up the other units.
Yeah,
here.
I'm curious to see if we use the capos for vigilance on Maul or vigilance on the pikes. Because we got 4 pikes. This was all with the disruptors, and then all with the foot soldiers. So they're not the capos, so they're all Courage 1. And then we got the spicy Black Suns with the Enforcer, the Vigo, Recon Intel, and Frag Grenades. All for a total of 799 points.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of it's a little bit of a classic list.
All right.
We have the foot soldiers
is there a spot
instead
they
of
want
the
to do setup
capos
at?
in the units.
Yeah.
That's going to mean that they
Ryan, is there a
will
spot
not
they
have
want to do
access
setup
to
at?
surge tokens aside from
We're going to start
Maul's,
doing setup?
3 pip.
Go for it.
Is there a certain spot you guys prefer?
And then
whenever you get the battle cards, just put them in the tray whenever you figure out what you're playing.
Okay.
something
You
else
want to come
that
over here and do it on this side?
Yeah. Terrain-wise,
How do you want to play this?
difficult and light or heavy or?
If it's difficult, I'd say heavy. If not, I'd say light. So difficult, heavy is fine with me.
Okay.
Light,
Light.
heavy like a barricade. Light,
Sure.
area light.
Area light.
Yeah, so all this would be area train light.
What about the tents?
I would just say heavy, make it easy like a building, just like
Okay.
these trees. That's height 1. That's height 1.
Height 1.
Obviously LOS blocking, I think that's taller than a silhouette, right? Yeah. So same thing here, LOS blocking.
Probably.
Difficult, heavy.
Yes. And
Okay,
then-
also stream, let us know how the audio is.
I would say difficult, heavy. You
If
can
the,
walk through
if
it.
the
Yeah.
players are too loud, we can adjust
Cool.
it.
Cool.
Sweet.
You want to
discussing
start shuffling
terrain,
some, and I'll start shuffling some.
even more important
I saw
now
somebody
than it
just
used to
shuffle
be.
them all at once.
Yeah,
and
now that we have the new cover rules from
Absolutely.
AMG.
Which, one of the things I was worried about with this tournament was the lack of terrain. Because I know at LVO there was some
If you want to shuffle those ones, go for it.
debate on how much terrain. Like, there wasn't a lot of terrain there. But looking at the tables here, it's just like the old boards before the cover rules. And beautiful terrain.
Yeah, you
Scenery
wanna
looks
plan?
amazing, but it's also dense. It's dense terrain, so it's really good.
Right, and for this LCQ, we're also going to be showcasing a lot of AMG's terrain.
Yes.
So you can see there's the crashed X-wing set
What's the
there.
Asajj have on her?
You've got the downed ATST as well.
Force choke.
And push.
Push.
Yeah.
Those are nice pieces of terrain that you can slide into pretty much any
defensive stance.
sort of like biome, and they look good no matter what. So as long as you kind of make the rocks sort of generic enough that they could fit into multiple, like, desert or forest or whatever, then it can look really good.
Yeah, that middle piece right there is from the Crash X-Wing is also the center KP, if they play KP.
If they end up playing KP.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens with
we'll
that.
See what happens.
We'll be getting all that information out to you shortly as soon as the players are finished are selecting their stuff. Oh, it looks like we've got a setup here.
All right,
It is
clear
hostage exchange.
AP.
You got clear hostage and AP. All right. Well, we're gonna get that into the overlay now, and we'll let the players talk it out, and we'll be getting right back
Where's the,
with the commentary as soon as we're done with that.
This is red side, right?
Yeah. So read it from blue, so just like that. I'll get your corner if you want to get mine.
Yep. And I'll do it on the inside as the...
Yep, same.
Did you, Seth? Did you say that Michael was blue or Spencer?
Michael is blue.
Michael's blue.
Yeah.
Okay, so Michael Larsen.
Yeah, and then if we want to, during deployment, if we want to talk about Spencer's list, because we got a spicy person on here. He's running a 9-act list, 800 points, running the super tac with aggressive tactics and vigilance. Oh, that's also Kalani.
It's Kalani,
It is,
yeah.
Then we have the spicy Asajj Ventress. So first time I'm actually going to see her in play.
Probably the first time for most of us. She just came out a week and a half ago.
Yeah, and she's running force choke, force push, defensive/offensive stance. Probably will keep that on defensive stance the whole time, and duck and cover.
Yeah, because she's got that tech that she can convert.
Yeah, the
It's
dodges.
dodge marksman,
With
basically.
it's Jarkai Mastery, I think is what it's called.
I'm interested to see duck and cover on this, and so that was an interesting add to. Never seen that on a force user.
It's a new one for me, and especially it seems especially brave when she has courage too.
Yeah.
But I think that the other thing you could say is that she does a courage too, but she also has a health of 5.
Yeah.
And if it's about getting that extra point of cover when you really, really need it, and then it's a little bit of YOLO and relying on your Indomitable dice to rescue you from all the suppression you're giving yourself between duck and cover and her 1 pip. But I mean, Indomitable usually works. It usually gets off most of your suppression. I feel like I can count on one hand the number of times where I was playing Wookiees and I ended up actually being suppressed by them. They seem to just like kind of shut it every time. So
Yeah, and what's going to help in Spencer's favor is that he's not going up against suppressive.
Yeah.
So if just one extra
What is your
suppressive
hostage
turn
unit,
attack per attack.
It's going to be these guys. It's just they're all.
Evan, you wanna
probably
take the
same
rest of the
units, but
list?
These guys are all crouching or.
yeah, so
Oh, which one's
we
you?
have
That one?
you mentioned Kalani and Asajj. We have 2
and then this.
naked battle droids. Sorry, they're not naked. They have an E5S.
All good,
so we
man.
have,
Whatever you know, you know.
2 E5S battle droids, and then we have 1 battle droid that is the HQ uplink with 1 PK to do some repair on a unit we'll mention in a second. We then also have 2 E60R battle droids. That is very likely
Dark
an
Trooper
inclusion for Dark Troopers, which
Those are just B1s with
sort of the name of the game in terms of the
Just a
meta
PK?
right now.
And HQ uplink.
The E5S has some game against them too. When you put them together, it's like the E5S a little bit of anti-speeder tech. The E60R is a little bit of Dark Trooper tech, so I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Then we have 2 Magnas. Both of them have RPS. One of them has Protector. They're all also going to be packing some impacts. The Magna RPS is one of the better heavy weapons in the game, being that it is a rocket launcher that is not cumbersome, and then on top of having impact too, it also has critical. It's something that us clone players saw it and we were like, hey, we shoot the same gun and it's not as good, and then we get explained to by the droid players to say, oh well, they're using artificial intelligence and they're also much stronger than a clone trooper is, so that's why they can carry the rocket launcher, which is of course garbage. But anyway, we got 2 Magnas, and that's probably what the PK is there for, to keep them healthy on the way in. What's interesting is that
there's the objective
we
token.
have Protector on one of the Magnas, and that's only going to function to protect Kalani, who would be a decent target. Kalani is carrying aggressive tactics. Kalani is carrying vigilance, and both of those are going to be things that are going to be helping the entire army at the end of the day, especially the vigilance for Asajj and the AT for
Black Sun do and all that,
the
right?
Magnas.
Yeah.
You familiar with the unit?
But honestly, most lists are probably going to be
too.
shooting at Asajj first. And
They're like fleet troopers with red saves.
the Magnas are not going to be able to do anything to
good luck.
protect her.
Yeah.
Good luck. All right.
Yeah, because just remember, Magnas have
you
red
have something you have to divulge,
so they
sir?
can only guard.
Yes, I
not
do,
red name,
and I believe I
guardian
just
commander.
placed it right.
So they can only guardian your commander, but not your Asajj.
I'm going to do the one
She's an
with.
operative, unfortunately.
Demoralize Makashi, not maneuver?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then I just set this down here, right? Or we're actually still be able to play.
We got Asajj's 350.
Let me read it.
divulge.
Because it's divulge and then it stays in play.
Then Makashi.
Yeah, so just put it by her.
So he took,
Hey, Ryan.
he took the Makashi
Ryan,
variant.
good.
Without maneuver.
This just stays in play
Which
by her,
I think
right?
that's a good
divulge and
combo
it
with
stays.
Yes,
her
yeah.
defensive stance, because you'll have plenty of dodges.
A guy broke an arm off. Is that going to be a problem? A guy broke an arm off. He fell off the table, bro. Okay, cool.
Treat one.
That's how you start the LCQ right there, baby.
Yeah, that's
all right. So one other thing, just another clarification. These two capos, one is Electrobinox Vigilance, one is Portable Scanners Vigilance. The one without water on his base is Lead by Example.
Okay.
Make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay, so both these are Vigilance, and then he's Lead by Example. All right.
The Magna Guards with the two different color schemes are the ones that don't have Protector.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I know since we did hostage with advanced positions, some people in chat are saying this could be a bloody fight, which I agree, because Magna Guards with advanced positions, they love that.
Yeah.
So,
They're close to the action. They're going to be bum rushing that hostage, most likely.
yeah, turn 2, they may be base contact with it, so we'll see. Especially because, like, in the middle of the terrain, here, we'll get a shot of it. It's pretty open, and so there's not really any line of sight blockers in the middle of the terrain, so where it's just difficult terrain, which Magna Guards can just ignore that. So they're just, if Spencer plays the way just bum rushing his Magnas,
You've got
they
like
could
no
pull
heavy
off
weapons,
really
right? That's what it is?
Yeah.
You've got
I have 2 snipers, 2 rockets.
Which, I
and then
mean,
each
2
Magna Guard
rockets,
has a
yeah.
rocket.
So
in
range 4,
melee,
yep.
Maul is not a big threat because he's only running the Darksaber without tenacity, and so I personally probably would not be too worried about Maul with my Magnus.
No, they're going to be just fine against it.
Yeah. Which you could also see them bum rush Maul because, of course, with the deflect changes, he only gets a 50% chance of block. But he does have Into Fray to help.
He has Fray, so probably he's going to have at least 1 surge token on defense anytime that he gets bum rushed. And then he does also have his 2 pip, or his 3 pip actually.
Yeah, 3 pips to
that gives
heal.
him access to a couple. Well, yeah, so that gives him access to a heal.
Yeah.
And then he also has the card where he gets 3
So just so we're
surges
clear
on
on
the
intent
card
here,
where
if
he
these
can
guys
share it.
shoot, since it's part of the barricade,
Yeah.
I'll get heavy cover.
Looks like we just had the Black Sun Enforcers
we're
go
playing
down.
base, right?
They
Yeah,
they got a
So if
speed
these
2
guys
move
shoot at him,
because
I'll
of
have
the
cover.
Recon Intel plus advanced positions. Wait, no, that's just Pikes. Black Suns actually have the hostage. So you have the Black Suns have the hostage and the HQ uplink B1 squad that has the hostage.
Which is a good call. Is that it may make things a little bit messy with his other B1s, but it ensures that he's not going to be in AI mode when he's running away on the first turn, because you never want that.
Electrobinoculars, Vigilance, Kappa.
Okay.
This is cool. We have the official hostage character there.
The very beautiful paint job
Yeah.
on this army. It's really, really nice.
Yeah.
I love the teal and the black. I really like that a lot.
I think the color scheme, sort of the canon color scheme on all of the Shadow Collective folks is pretty cool. And people have found some really neat ways to switch it up, but Shadow Collective, they don't roll with the white and black armor the way that certain other folks do. So it's like a nice colorful army to have on the battlefield. It's a nice use of elevation there with the range 4 squad. They're not going to have any problems shooting what they need to shoot with their crit 1 gun.
Not at all, especially coming up there. They can just see everything on the board.
Yep.
Trying to limit Maul's hiding spots.
There's not too many spots to hide on this map.
Yeah, you have, here, if we go to the overhead, you have down here
Trees in this area light are just still light cover, right?
Yeah.
that you
Okay,
can
just make
deploy.
Yep, on the lower left.
Or even on the top, you have like that line of sight blocker. But other than those two, those are the only two things that they can deploy. And on the bottom left one is going to take a hot minute to get to.
Right. And just to double check, we did not get a Maul divulge, correct?
No, it does not appear so.
Okay.
But also looking at the other side, for Spencer, there's like no line of sight
I'm gonna
blockers
put my commander
over there for Asajj. Because Asajj doesn't have infiltrate.
Portable scanners, vigilance capo.
That's going to be really tough to find a deployment. Maybe behind there behind the that tree, I don't even know what to call that.
I mean, it's like a platform, I guess.
Yeah, the platform.
Yeah, I mean, that platform is going to be huge.
But other than that, there's like no line of sight blockers for Asajj to work with.
That goes for Maul also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for what it's worth.
Yes.
Um,
But I think between the two, Maul probably has a little bit more line of sight blockers than Asajj.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting is that we have the Shadow Collective list really has two sort of close-in threats, and they have Maul and the Black Sun, but
Hey,
the Black Sun's
Judge,
going to be
can
running
I pull
away.
this off?
Yeah.
Can I pull this off?
What did we call that terrain?
If I've seen
You
some
cool if I
spicy
pull it off?
players just take their
Just gonna
Black Sun
deploy?
and
Alright.
with the hostage just attack. You know?
Yeah,
So-
I've done that too in the past, where I would like literally turn around with my Black Sun hostage carrier.
Yeah.
And I would just say, okay, I'm just gonna blow you up because I have this really awesome close range shot, and the board has been arranged in this way.
Yep.
It's not necessarily the best strategic play. I mean, I find my Black Suns, despite having Vigos in them,
Saj,
so
you wanna
despite
scout
with the
her?
surge, it's just
Yeah.
you often end up like taking your one good shot, and then
That's
that unit gets
right.
eliminated because everything else is shooting it.
It's worth it, I think,
want
mainly if you can shoot into a dodgeless Jedi
Yeah.
on the opponent's squad.
Oh,
then-
absolutely.
Then I think you go YOLO and go for it. Otherwise, you probably want to be a little bit more conservative.
Yeah, even that
Yeah,
it
I was
doesn't
like, sitting there,
entirely
wait a
work.
minute. All right.
Oh well.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, dude. Have a good game. Good luck.
Chad is asking if we can get a
You're
5-minute
blue, so you
timer
get
on the
the-
list.
A what?
A 5-minute timer?
A 5-minute timer
Yeah.
on the list?
That may be possible. Up to the discretion of Endless, though.
Oh, because people
What do
are
you guys
just
want command cards?
spamming
Spamming
chat in
it,
the list.
yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I can do that, maybe. I can put like a few minutes global cooldown on the commands, yeah.
Good call, chat.
Thank you.
The check is in the mail.
Thank you, Jeroboam, for that.
Thank you, yes, Patrick, for that recommendation.
I'd say it was
You
a
have 4
beautiful
commander
sunny
tokens?
day here in Chicago.
Yeah.
That would be a
So,
lie.
like I said,
That
they
would
don't
be a
have
complete
four,
lie,
so
yeah.
cooperative.
It's a,
Okay,
it's
and
a
then
dark
just
and
rest
stormy
of-
and cold morning here in Chicago, but
It
we're
might
inside.
It might snow this weekend too.
All right.
That's what I've heard.
Ill
So,
tidings.
Is it? Do I hear a blizzard coming?
Probably.
Probably.
Either a blizzard or darkness.
All right.
Okay.
Those things often go hand in hand.
Yeah.
You first.
All right, so we got the command cards. We got Phantom Menace, and they too will
Nuggets.
suffer.
Ooh, nice
He's
call.
super tactical droid.
I
so he
like
gets
that.
his-
Throw back those tokens.
And he's going to direct these B1s. They're going to go down to these B1s.
It's been a hot minute since I've seen.
Over to here.
Oh no, the Phantom. Never mind. Forget what I was going to say.
Exactly.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good call.
I'm
It
just
means
gonna go
that the one, really like the one melee threat from Shadow Collective that isn't holding the hostage, which is Maul, is that those snipers and rockets and whatever else are not going to be able to shoot him outside
Yeah.
of 2 this round, and
All right, I
that'll
got
allow
a
him
bunch
to
of independent stuff to do. You should have dodge one.
Same.
hopefully
I
use
dodge
his
on
last
Saj.
activation to move in there.
Yeah.
Although
And then Retinue.
the Kalani 1 pip is.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's not going to
It
affect
won't
his
have any
ability.
effect
Yeah,
because
yeah,
everything has independence.
Exactly.
You got to trigger all those independents off.
Yeah.
Which
this capo
that
will
does
pass
give
his
Maul
dodge
the
here.
ability. We were talking about earlier about
And
having,
then
giving
same
Maul the
thing over
ability to
here.
get
So
to the line
capo
of sight
here,
blocker,
capo here.
which
Yeah.
Maul can easily get to that bottom left hill or to be able to have a position so he can move move in just one turn
Right.
while being protected. Yes, Soul, Ryan.
And then these guys gonna name it.
Ryan. He did
You're
Asajj, did divulge, and we are using the Makashi
I am going
version.
to
So Makashi outmaneuver
activate my commander.
is
He
what
is
she
going
has.
to
Which I think is
strategize.
typically what the choice is going to be when you don't have a weakling commander or operative on the other
He's gonna
side
give
that
it to
Asajj
them.
could go bully. And
Yeah.
especially if they have a force user, I feel like it's pretty much auto-include.
Yes. So like our first act, Kalani went and strategized 2 of the AI units, B1s it looks like.
And then he's going to move.
And then Kalani climbed up there.
Look at these multiple camera angles.
Wow.
Isn't it something?
You're a real professional.
Sorry about the flashing.
You
We're
should
having
be
some
proud, David.
technical difficulties, but oh,
Yeah, we apologize a little
4.
bit for the flicker. That's okay. It happens.
it happens.
Yeah. So I mean, I just want to say thank you to Seth for being our videographer today. He's basically just doing his job.
Yeah, you got the skills, man.
He's really very skillful at this.
Hey,
Is that 4?
I just showed up with some stuff.
I just showed up, he says.
Sure.
All right, what are we checking range for? I see some disruptor shots right here.
I'm gonna walk up to here.
So Michael is in the green shirt.
So that would be the top of your screen if
Yes.
you're watching, and
give me
Spencer's
4.
at the bottom of the screen.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna
his,
come back. This is no, we'll be
CIS
fine right
army.
there. Whatever. Yeah, we'll be fine. And we'll shoot.
All right, we got some
So
shots
it's a
going
red,
into
2
some
black.
B1s.
It should just be light cover.
This does look like
from
the
this one box
B1.
here.
They do have a dodge already.
I got this guy out, and then that guy, so that'll be 5 out.
Out of cover.
1 crit.
It'd be just light from that
One
moss
crit.
pile,
Yes.
whatever that is.
Try because you measure from the base now.
That's right.
All right.
All right, we got a B1 dead.
First blood, or first sparks.
First oil,
Oil.
first synthesized,
All right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably not going to be spending a repair on that guy.
No, definitely not. I'm pretty sure those PK droids are for the Magna
Going to
Guard.
activate these guys. They are going to move.
All right, we got some Magnas going on.
Yeah, I'm sorry I keep gushing, but like, you just think of the way Legion streams
Can't
have
shoot them all outside
changed.
of 2.
Yeah.
That's
No,
right.
please. I mean, I'll take it.
Yeah, sure.
I'll take the
Give
compliments.
it to David.
You give it to me.
But like, you know, it used to be you could barely see anything, you couldn't hear anybody, and it was a bad watch. And like, but you know, and so all you have was the commentary. But
Just
you know,
stand by.
we have this really nice camera work here. We got like just wonderful terrain that just gets better every year. So
Move and standby for the Magnas.
Sorry.
that's interesting. Like,
Yeah, if you'd like to see more higher quality streams from David, I encourage you to go to his Patreon. Patreon.com/YavinBase.
We're a half hour in and we're already plugging Patreon, boys.
Heyo.
Oh, heyo. All right.
It looks like we're going to try to see some more shots into these B1s.
We'll just move and shoot those guys at 4.
Getting exactly at range 4.
Should be just.
May see
light
some
cover
more
from this.
oil and sparks
So-
going
And
on.
this is what you do with pikes, man.
Right.
You,
Yeah.
you get those chip shots in while you may.
Yep.
And then
It's
they
like-
tend to slap at
I'm gonna
range
spin
3
their
as
cash
well.
in.
Oh, they got a cash aim
Oh,
spinning on the
nice.
2 black.
The foot soldier cash
wow.
aim.
Got a crit.
Heyo. Gets the crit.
Which that is one of the, that's the E60 squad. Probably not the most threatening squad,
no.
I would say.
All right, I'm gonna-
Spending that cash aim this early, I think it was a mistake. But
It's, yeah, I mean, it's a.
I mean, I can see the
Activate
value of
these
doing it while you
guys.
have the dice, but I also don't think that
They're already in
unit
range
was
4, I
likely
know that.
to
They're gonna aim and
Get
shoot
hurt this
and
round.
Yeah.
I personally
Would they
spend
also
my
have, like,
cached
cover, or they have
aims
heavy?
at
Probably
range
because of
heavy,
barricade.
Yeah, heavy.
and usually
Yeah.
when I'm already
So
on
two
a good
aims and
roll.
a-
Yeah.
And
I
it's
mean,
like, if I know I have a
Alright, is
good
that what
roll,
I
I
wanna
can just
do?
seize the opportunity to spend the aim on it as well. Especially if I've got like a
have to get
capo
some
aim
kills.
passed to
What
me.
do they roll for defense?
And it's like, yeah, I'm
What?
going to re-roll
What do they
6
roll on
dice
defense?
now
They're
because I have a
white
cached aim and 2 capo aims passed
They're
to
just
me.
pikes, so
Yeah.
outmaneuver, dangerous sense.
Oh, they
And
do
maybe
have outmaneuver?
4 if I have an aim action as well.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna do that.
But sometimes you can forget to spend it, and it goes unspent all
snipers,
game,
so red
and
and
it's just a waste of
Red and
resources.
white with 2 aims because I'm gonna aim before I shoot.
Oh, do you want to rally 2 suppression really quick? I know it does not going to matter.
Oh, yes.
Jeroboam, thank you for gifting
All right, cool. So there's
5
F2 on,
tier 1 subs.
Amazing, thank you.
Appreciate you on
Like I said,
that.
I know you can't
Yeah.
be suppressed, but
And thank you. I saw someone drop the 10 sub bomb earlier. I'm sorry I forgot your name. But I saw someone come in with a 10 sub bomb, and I appreciate that 10
Yeah.
subs as well. Like, subs are great.
oh, there you go.
Got a crit going in
Are you
right
shooting
there.
red or purple too?
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
Gonna aim once. Aim twice. So one.
I'll just dodge the crit. Take suppression.
Okay.
Outmaneuver dodge on pikes.
Outmaneuver.
Yep, good old outmaneuver.
Still there.
Yes.
It's less there than it was a couple months ago, but it's still there. I think that the rebound
So that'll be a
with
commander.
the pikes was a very, very nice work.
We'll go with this
Very
cap
much,
over
yeah.
here. Rally. Nope. So he gets 2 actions though.
That's the one thing about this Pike army is that they're all courage 1. And so suppression is actually going to be a real deal.
Very true.
I got a dodge right here. What am I doing? He'll electrobonox him and then take a dodge and another suppression to give them another dodge.
And without being able to convert surges,
Back to
usually
you.
that makes a big difference.
Yeah.
too. Like back in the day, you probably could have made this army with capos in each of those squads.
Yes.
That is a great question, Kolki. So Kolki asks, what kind of game does each list wants to force, and who is involved? Who is favored in a straight fight? I don't know. I feel like the Shadow Collective would be probably
Gonna
favored
act-
in a straight
oh,
fight.
I
Just 'cause
Yeah,
they-
if it's
they
just
have-
pure gun line,
they
I
have
would
a
say
lot more
Shadow Collective.
muscular. Their
if
units
you
are more
guys are gonna
muscular.
move-
If you're shooting it, then it's Shadow Collective, but in a match like this where there's going to be a certain amount of closeness from the fact that you had advanced positions, you have hostage, that's where the CIS list has a pretty major advantage in the Magna Guards.
Yeah.
I will say that like this Magna Guard that went up and took a standby is that it will potentially be able to react to the opponent's hostage moving around, but that does seem like very shoot offable. And when it's in a situation like that, is that I would, even if it was a crap shot, I would take it in order to basically rob them of an action.
Double move. Got.
So okay, so the guy that dropped the 10 sub bomb earlier is Panzer Ninja. Thank you so much, Panzer Ninja,
Another commander.
for your generosity there.
We're gonna go portable scanners, Capo.
I'm wondering, this may be big brain play right
Rallies.
here, but Spencer may be trying to bait the Black Sun to shoot at the Magna Guards. They got a spicy range 2 shot. Could get in range 1, but next turn they would regret it.
Portable scanners
Yeah, I mean I would just
and
I would shoot
we'll take
the
another
standby off
suppression,
with
give
the
them a
pike.
dodge. So red has 3, purple has 2. What do I do with that suppression I just took off?
and then you can do what you
Back
want.
to you, sir.
Basscore, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime membership.
Gonna activate these guys.
Thanks, guys, for the primes. It's super helpful. And thank you, Tim, for 100 bits.
Do like a
Unfortunately,
Larsen
guys,
move.
because it's the World Championships, I've turned off sound alerts.
Use one
I've turned
for these
off
guys?
the
Yeah, you got me. Go for it.
screen, the on-screen alerts, because we're just trying to keep the footage clean.
Yeah.
We're just, and also
One
of
aim,
course
right?
the sound. Well, the sound
One
is going to
aim,
be.
surge
We
and
don't
a-
want
and
you
then they're
know
gonna shoot them.
the sound's playing
Red
50
and the white.
times over and over again. It's a little bit different than like a straight up streaming a video game.
Would you call it cover from here to here?
Ooh, talking about cover after the dice is rolled.
Would
Yeah,
there be
not,
cover?
not the best.
It's your call,
Yeah.
man.
I don't necessarily think so.
I
Don't think
personally
so?
would call
Okay,
it no
so I'll
cover
dodge one.
because they're on the same
Roll one.
elevation. We'll give that a look.
Save it. Take
It's that B1 squad from the
Oh,
platform
yeah.
to the other Pike squad on the platform.
The assumption would be that there would be no cover shot.
Yes.
Yeah.
And blocked it anyways, so only just a suppression. But they did make him spin the dodge. So they'll get bad next turn.
Sometimes the dice, you try to sneak one in on that, and the dice kind of don't reward you.
Right.
Yeah.
And so maybe I think
dice don't lie.
That's pure superstition, right? But it's still really cool when it happens.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to say for the viewers, but I really mean for me. Can we point out where the Jedi are?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that would be a good thing to find.
Let me try to find it.
Let's try to find them on the cameras here.
Where's Maldo?
Yeah, you're on top of it now.
Ah.
Am I him? Okay. Am I holding
Wow.
that?
Whoa, there he is. I mean, so yeah, he can't be shot outside of range 2 this turn, so...
Yeah, Maul is right there hanging out.
It was, you had that brief moment of panic when you see that, but then you remember that he can't actually get shot from outside too.
Bump that guy back in.
So, okay, that makes more sense of the Magna Guards taking a standby. But then again, he can't, because to prevent Maul from getting within range 2 of him.
Well, I mean, yeah, but again, you can just shoot it
probably
off.
shouldn't put me at
That's
3,
true.
but-
They ain't dark troopers.
Yeah,
they can take
am I
suppression
under you
tokens.
there?
That's
or
true,
no?
that's true.
No.
No?
You're
Okay,
not
cool.
even to this
Awesome.
yet.
So we'll just pop a range 4 shot at the Magna.
Yeah, so
There it
that's
is.
what's happening now, right? Assuming that he's shooting at the standby.
There's the standby.
Okay. 1 crit.
Yeah, so if he gets damage here, it's a bonus, but it's worth
Good
it.
save. So they just lose their standby, so I wanted
Yeah,
that.
so-
Yeah, I probably would have waited for to activate the Magnus later on in the turn.
It's just a lesson of when you're going to take a standby action, you generally want to be confident that
Yes.
you're not just going to lose an entire action. And yes, you can make the argument that he used up, quote unquote, used up a shot that could have been something else, but I think that he was more than happy to cause those Magnus to only be 1 move up instead of 2 moves up when they're already pretty tanky and they would want to be aggro in this situation. I like the paint job of the Magnus though. It's a lovely
You looking for a Saj?
crimson.
Yeah, I like the crimson and white. That's
Yeah.
such a good looking paint
Look
job.
very regal.
All right.
Oh, there she is.
Viewers, here is Asajj Ventress. She is way back in the top right corner,
They're going to move.
hanging out all by her
Wow,
lonesome.
that
Right
is
there.
that is
Okay.
really far away.
Yeah, I'm guessing trying just to sneak up this way and work her way that way. But that's a long way
It's
to
a
get
long
into
way
the
to
fight.
go.
Yeah, you're
Really
relying a
long
lot on
way.
your Magnus to do a lot of the work before she
Yeah.
comes in.
So we're gonna take
And take
we're
a
gonna
shot
take
with
a
rocket
really
again.
short break from this game and
Okay.
just talk really quick
this is
about
heavy,
the
right?
golden tickets.
So they got heavy. It's 2 reds.
So AMG
red
is
and
handing out at the.
Go for it.
We're gonna go
1
for it.
surge.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
can you see it? Can you
Yeah,
see
we
it?
can see it now.
All right, there you go.
We can see it now. So this is the
One
AMG
after cover?
golden ticket.
Look at that.
And so the
Beautiful.
AMG Golden Ticket is for as a sportsmanship
shot. Here we go.
award,
Good shot.
essentially, and for people who are just being
And then
generally
that is
awesome, they can go redeem this golden ticket at the prize desk for some really sweet promos. So props to AMG for this little program.
Everything
It's
over
nice
here is gone. There's no
sportsmanship
B1,
award.
so you
Thank
got
you,
Magna.
We just wanted to show you
Yeah,
guys
Magnus still left to
what the
go.
golden ticket was
That B1 and Asajj.
Court.
what AMG is doing here at Adepticon.
Yeah.
So be nice.
So be nice to each other. Be sportsmanlike.
When I first walked into this Adepticon room, I was genuinely impressed of the work that AMG has put into this tournament. And so I know we've heard a lot that AMG is not
There was
as
concern.
Right.
Yeah.
There was definitely I'll just
I
say
got your Magnus
I'll
or
just
no?
say this
Yep.
Legion
Yeah.
Legion
Okay.
is
It's close enough.
Legion is the adopted child, right?
Yeah.
Like there's fear of abandonment there, right?
Yeah.
There's a
Well,
little bit
Does that mean that Armada is the
Wrong,
abandoned
guy.
child?
no, not at all. Not at all. But
Speed 1.
I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that about Armada.
Yeah. We love
But
Armada.
we love Armada, and Armada's got some. They're showing up really well. They've got almost 100 people in their tournament as well. So it's definitely a played
gonna move
game,
shoot the
a
Magna.
loved game.
Okay.
But there was definitely some general concern that they don't they're really focusing on Shatterpoint.
There we
But,
go. Heavy cover.
I think this is proof that they really do. They really have embraced Legion, and they've really, they've really rolled out the carpet for us in terms of.
So we have access to
support.
2 aims. We have a cached aim than the one.
All right,
So
so
first aim.
we got this is a shot into the Magna Guards, range 3.
We'll spin the cached aim here.
There we go. That's how you
This
do
is what
it.
you
Oh,
want to
wow.
spend your
Nice
cash aim on,
conversion.
a range 3 shot.
Nice conversion. So
Yeah.
big boat there.
So it's like 5 or 6 coming in.
I think it's 5.
5. Oh, losing
Lose 1.
2.5
Yeah, 'cause
Magna
surge on
Guards.
that,
Yep.
so
I think he has a surge from AT because he has a Kalani order.
Ah, yes, he does.
So he lost 1 model there. But that's what pikes do. They just tear you up at range 3.
He probably hasn't activated one of his repaired
from the
roads
back.
yet, so
This is true.
maybe able to bring it
Yeah.
back.
So there's an opportunity. That's another reason you would go early with a
Another
Magna Guard and be
Magnus,
like, I need you
they're
to
gonna
shoot the thing I
have to
plan to
move.
repair anyway.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
So
They could dodge, technically.
it's not.
That's true. Good job.
It doesn't look like there's an order on the hostage, though, for the B1s.
How is that?
Well, I
don't
mean, I thought that's why he ran the HQ squad up there.
Unless it's the...
Unless it's that token that's
no,
down
that's
there.
that pike that just shot token.
Oh, yeah.
I am not seeing an order token up there. So you could have AI shoot, move off. And I don't think after a move in cohesion, you wouldn't be able to get in range 1 of the Magnus.
They're going to stand by.
No.
Yep.
Magnus moves standby in the back.
I'm going to impo that. LBE capo.
Michael pulls, improvises, and gets his lead by example capo out.
Okay.
Who then proceeds to rally and take a move.
We mentioned before that he has 2 capos with vigilance, and he has improvised on Maul.
He'll walk out there and take a dodge for himself.
Yeah,
Whereas, like, usually I would put vigilance on Maul and then give improvise to one of the capos.
Yeah, I've experimented with that myself because like having 4 command upgrades is pretty awesome in Shadow
Yeah.
Collective.
Oh yeah, it's really nice.
They're just one of those factions that like really benefits from having more command slots because they've got vigilance synergizes so well, and by lead by example synergizes really well.
We see a Saj moving.
But I agree with you, Evan. Normally I would put vigilance on Maul, but I guess it's a way to keep your Maul cheaper.
That's true.
It's a way to spread your points out.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes a Saj.
It's her second move right there.
She's going to be blazing in there, but she's still 2 turns away from engaging. Like next turn, she's also going to have to be moving up. And I just wonder,
Good.
will the balance of power have already swung too much?
You could see
for
a
that to
Saj
matter?
Maul matchup right here.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is why I wanted these cameras.
Battle of the rejected Sith people.
Yeah. Just a trail of Darth Sidious.
I have more darkness than
We're going to
you.
shoot these Magna
Yeah.
Guard.
Okay.
Trail of Darth Sidious's
Yeah.
former apprentices.
Palpatine's abandoned children.
Yep.
Yeah, essentially.
Oh, man.
yeah.
Tim, you asked who's playing. We have Michael Larsen. He's running
So I
the
have 1
Shadow
aim,
Collective, and then we
6
have
black, 6 white.
Spencer. Don't know his last. Spencer Kolbus, and he's running the. Oh, that's a nice
This
shot.
is a Black Sun range 2 shot.
That's a nice shot right there.
This is their 1 aim. Okay. I'll spin that surge token. So 2 for cover makes it 7.
That's a wow. It looks like these Black Suns are shooting into the Magnus.
There you go.
Yeah, range 2 shot. Magnus again
Oh,
not
man.
coming through at all.
2.5.
Another 2.
Yeah, like they said, 2.5.
And the,
That's down to leader, right?
Yep, leader with.
That's the Magna Guard just taking it.
That's really rough with the Saj being so far out.
yes.
Yeah.
Like
That's
it's often these games roll into attrition, and like the attrition against CIS is
Actually,
already
you stand by
very
if you wish,
strong.
actually, before I finish this move.
Oh, they were going to move.
Yeah, go ahead.
It sets off the standby for the Magna Guard that were in the back since the Black Sun weren't close enough.
Okay.
But again, it's like he's moving up, and it's cool to move up later, but those shots were just used against the Magna that had already moved up.
This game is not chess clocked. It is just regular Swiss, and no chess clocks involved. I think in this LCQ.
Chess clocks don't come into play until elims of the main event.
That's day 2, right? Saturday.
So elims would
Last one
be
activated is my B1s.
Sunday. I think we're talking about top 8. So Saturday
Okay,
is first
so
cut.
Saturday night.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Saturday night is when it would start. I think.
There will be 3 games today.
No, they just have suppression.
And it looks
Alright,
like
light cover?
all the 3-0s will advance to the main event. And there's going to be a smattering of 2-1s that will advance as well.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Gotta
All
love
right.
B1s.
V1's not doing
And
work
then
there.
Obviously, they're gonna move.
Just a quick shout out to Nickel City X-Wing for
So they did
stopping by
not.
the stream.
Did not have an order, so they do have to AI shoot.
That is problematic.
That might be game changer right there.
Yep, having an AI shoot and then only take one
Yeah,
move.
there's been already a few activations that have made things look worrying for Spencer.
Yes.
And honestly, what a lot of it rolls down to is that
Maul gets a surge, but doesn't matter.
a concept that I had that took me a while to sort of realize is that what matters a lot in terms of winning a fight, and so we're not talking about objectives, talking about your main engagement, is that it has to do with what is the weight of one force that is within shooting range of each other compared to the weight of the opposing force at any given time. So what that means is that you might have 11 activations, but if it's their 9 activations against your 3, then the weight is going to be very stilted, and those 2 activations are going to be wiped out. The ones that are spread out further are going to slowly drip in, and you won't ever get to engage their full force with your full force.
Yeah. Maul is
So
what's happening here?
Maul is just
double
straight up
moving
diving.
in, diving. Force choked the heavy of the RPS for the Magnas, and then went ahead and force pushed them away while cohering the RPS in front.
It's probably pretty safe because most of his B1s have probably already shot.
Yeah.
So that was 2 actions. I'll just recover.
Your third one is to recover?
Yep. So I was
and,
gonna
and, and Massage is again.
All right.
She's going to have to
That's
spend the
round.
next turn moving.
Vigilance is every core, but this one will have a dodge.
Going to be hopeful. Spencer's going to be hopeful that the RPS can really do work against Maul in melee. The Magna rather, because
It's Maul, spicy Maul right there.
I mean that's what you should do when the opposing Jedi is far enough away that they're not going to be able to mess up your plans. He's going to have a whole turn to go ham.
The great thing is that Maul can go into Spencer's whole army without even having Asajj as a threat.
Right.
And so one of the problems of having Asajj so far away, yes, the distance, but also she's away from the army, so the Force user can do whatever they want in the army.
Here's your Asajj token then.
Yeah, that gets into the force mismatch thing that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
It's true that, yes, Asajj is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, but when she's that far away, she's not contributing, and Michael can focus all of his energy on finishing off the Magnas. And then once those Magnas are gone, it's extremely problematic.
Extremely. Which is about to happen. Could be. It's another force choke away for another Magna to be dead on both units.
And once that happens, is that he's going to be able to shift his pikes into focusing on shooting Asajj as she has to kind of come into the open. She's going to have a dodge or 2.
Command cards, we got. Seize what power we can.
Yep. That's how you get surges on Maul.
So I got to do the orders first.
I'm just going to go on Maul.
And he's going to direct all the B1s. So he's going to direct them. They're going to pass it, pass it.
Wait, did he just give an order token to Maul?
He's not allowed to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's.
That's
You have
participation.
to use up to the maximum.
He's the only one not having an order.
Yeah, let's.
I'm gonna check in with.
Yeah, can you flag Ryan? Yeah.
Can you hand that?
Yeah. You have to do up to the max. Okay. All right, let me issue more then here, sir. My bad. I thought it was optional. Come on.
All right, I got to do some judging. But yeah, that's an important. It's actually an important.
All right.
Kind of downside of that card. You usually don't want to give the order tokens out, but you have to if it's possible.
Yeah, you have to issue
whatever the hell I
the
can.
extra
So I'm gonna
orders.
issue
You
them
can't
and then
not
red.
issue them.
So that's going to be 2 fewer dodges for his pikes, but
Thanks, Judge.
that's part of the balancing act.
Are those their independent tokens? Because they do now have orders.
Vigilance.
And then this guy's going to recover. These 2 units here are going to recover.
That's why whenever I build Maul lists, I always want to incorporate a couple of targets. And usually, sometimes I just use it to order control my capos.
Here.
Because especially with Lee by
this
example,
capo will
because that's an
independent
activated
to
ability.
Absolutely.
will
I
aid
mean,
red.
that can give you full order control if you have
And
2
then this
capos and
capo,
Maul, and then you
should
just have a
remove
bunch
one
of core.
suppression.
Yep.
Will
It's
independent
actually
these
pretty
guys.
nice.
So aid them.
Little reverse sorting action. Definitely something you use
I'm sorry
you
about
apply
that.
a lot in Legion.
Yeah.
It's all chips and salsa.
Reverse sorting the order
All right,
tokens.
sweet.
And then you go first, right? Because
Yep.
you have.
I'm gonna go with Maul.
Yeah, the list that I
I'm
played
gonna
before the
force choke
points
this guy.
change
Should we drop the
was
token?
Maul, 3 capos,
Yep.
and 6 pikes. And it was like very clean orders-wise.
Yeah. So he still goes here, and you drop the token is a big thing.
Force choke the
Yep,
hostage
so you move him, and then he comes
leader.
over here.
Yep.
Yep, just like that. There you go.
It's a classic play right there.
Problematic.
Yep.
Drops the
Drops the
objective
hostage
token.
token, yeah. That was the plan all along,
Yes.
I believe.
If I was Maul, I would be feeling pretty good about myself right now.
He will go here.
Yeah, he's in a very good.
I will force
I
push
would
these
be,
guys.
I would feel good,
in
but
the
I
Maul,
would
yeah.
be
So I get to make
internally
this cohesion.
clenching a little bit because
Yeah.
So the big
my
thing
Maul
here
is.
Taking
we're
some
gonna
big risks.
go
I'm taking a huge risk here.
Just like that.
Especially when the Magnas haven't even activated yet.
All right, so that's one action.
Magnets are going to be praying for a god
Maul
shot
will
if they can get in there. I assume they will.
Maul will dodge standby.
Yeah.
Yep. Got
the-
dodge standby.
So now he'll have to shoot that standby off somehow.
There you go.
No, Asajj has demoralize.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, but she's not close enough for it to
She's
matter.
not close
She's
enough,
not.
Yeah.
I'm going to activate.
I mean, it's like one more thing is that if Asajj had deployed behind the tree with the rest of her army, is that
Those
the
guys
situation would be
that you just
super
moved
different
into
right now.
Okay.
They're going to aim.
Maul would not
Yep.
have been able to dive
You
like
gonna
this.
trigger your standby or no?
Yeah, I'll whack you.
Maul's
Yep.
going to whack them.
Yeah, this is what you do. You take the aim action and then you have to. You're gonna get smacked, and you get smacked extremely hard.
With a surge
Yeah,
to crit.
I would have started with an attack.
Same here.
4 crits right there.
and
because
pierce.
then
they're
at
immune
least-
to pierce.
You want to
melee
dodge? Wait,
at least.
you want to dodge one?
Yes, so far.
I mean, now his melee attack might have like
Yeah,
2
one of
less
them was
dice
it.
than
Like,
it would
you
have
guys did.
before.
Yeah, that might be a
Dodge
dead
one.
magnet right there, though.
Could be.
5.
It's a
Yeah,
deck magnet.
that's dead
Wait, no,
magnet.
they have a surge.
Down.
Yep.
Well, but he
So
rolled 2
a deck
blanks.
magnet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, so
Should be the rocket,
that's
right?
that's
The
2 less
rocket
dice
goes
coming
straight.
into Maul.
Right, so it has. He correctly points out that it must kill the
One takes
rocket
a
because
wound.
the rocket has a wound
Yes.
Right.
from choke.
Oh, nothing. Just tired. Okay. No, it blackened to me, right?
6 black.
6 black because
Yeah.
the magnet's dead.
You
Yep.
do have an aim.
Do the Magnus have tenacity? I don't think so.
Gonna aim these two.
Magnus clap back a little
Yeah,
bit.
3 crits, can't dodge those.
5?
That's not
I mean,
bad.
that's
Not
cool,
terrible.
but you know,
I'm
like
just gonna roll them.
Maul has a bunch of surges. Yeah, he just says, I'm just going to roll them.
having.
off the
I mean, so yeah,
Seize-
I take nothing.
there you
Seize
go.
what power we
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't have done a lot of damage regardless, but you know, he took that aim action and lost
Okay.
a Magna.
That's them, right?
So that's 2 dice. That's the 2 dice that you're re-rolling from the
Yep.
aim action anyway. So that's
Yeah.
why you just attack first.
Exactly. That's why Maul standby when you're in melee is just so brutal, because
Really
it
good.
makes your opponent have to take very bad
We're just gonna go with the Black
choices.
Sun.
And now Maul is going to be safe. Like
We are going to throw one
we still
Magnet.
have a Magna only leader, right? Or a leader only Magna.
Yes.
4
So he
guys.
can go in and maybe do 1 damage to Maul or
and a
something.
frag grenade into your
I hope my
head.
opponent doesn't roll that good tomorrow.
And here comes the frag debt for
anything
the,
Oh,
surge or
man.
a
the
hit?
remaining hostage unit.
Yep.
So
Big
it looks
combos
like
here.
No cover.
7?
Yeah,
B
no
ones?
cover, because blast from the
That-
from the
that's-
Magdet.
Potentially a dead. They do
7.
have a surge.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But I don't
He
think
surges,
7
he surges
double counter?
crit because he has a frag
He's
grenade.
got a frag
Well, no,
grenade.
no, I'm talking about the B1s
Oh, the
for
B1s.
defense.
They
yeah,
have a
yeah.
surge, yes.
Which
They are
not
they're
enough.
dead.
quite dead, yeah. Oh
There's
my
an
goodness.
activation. First activation is gone. Puts Michael in a good position. Michael's in a really good position right now.
Yeah.
Stopping the hostage.
Yeah, he stopped the hostage.
Stop the Magnas.
Yeah, stopped the Magnus, killed an activation. He's in just an excellent position.
Actually,
Judge, killed a unit. Token comes off the table, right?
Do what?
Killed a unit. Token comes off the table, correct?
If it is face down, yeah.
It was face up.
If it was face up, then it stays for the purposes
Of passing?
Of passing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
It'll come off
Very good.
Which makes sense to me.
Yeah, it
for
makes
the
sense to me
person's
too.
Passing.
I'm gonna activate him.
I personally think it
He's
should
gonna
come
do
off,
this.
but that's
Yeah.
just my preference.
I think it should come off. Too.
Wait, yeah, I'm thinking about it more. I'm like, wait, no, it should.
Wait, no, it should. 'Cause
Wait.
it's a ghost. It's a zombie token.
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah, you can see him. You have sharpshooter too, right?
Yes.
Ouch.
But it's just a red and a white.
Ah.
A red and a
Red
Big
and black?
King Nasty
White
points
and
out
black.
it's Counselor, not
I
Judge.
had to learn my colors.
Man.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's our fault.
One.
We apologize.
Save it.
Good suppression.
I'm gonna improvise that.
Okay.
And I think it's pronounced consular.
Counselor. Yeah, you gotta like hold your pinky up too.
Core.
Yeah, it's very proper.
Yes.
Do I have those guys or no?
I think. Yeah, you do barely.
Got them. Okay.
Barely.
We'll just aim shoot them.
Okay. Into heavy.
Yep.
So for those of you asking, this is not the main event. This is the last chance
There you go.
qualifier today.
That was a bad roll, but hey, it happens. I've had decent ones.
All right.
So the people who go 3-0
So,
today are going to
three
make
after
it into
cover?
the main event, and there'll be some small portion of the 2-1s who also make it. I believe they're looking for 17 players out of this event to advance
And they
to
don't
day
have a
2.
surge.
B1s, no.
I started them with a surge, but. Oh, this is the
B1's
one.
taking 3 wounds right there.
Ouch.
Yeah.
From a relatively weak pike shot even.
Yeah.
I accidentally moved him with this group. So
All good. Yeah. If
The oil
Goes where he goes.
continues
You're
to
good, man.
leak.
Yes. Oh goodness. Those poor droids.
I'd say the humanity, but
Oh the
yeah, the droidanity.
the droidanity.
Okay.
I'm a writer, professional writer.
There you go.
You're
Professional.
for
Yeah.
the 5th trooper.
That's right.
I'm going to activate these guys. They're going to. There's 3. Aim
So
and
Exchange
shoot
at
them.
Midnight says
Yep.
the dice are disrespectful to droids today. I hope
And
they're
what cover would
disrespectful
they
for
have?
darks today.
if you're
Yeah.
cool,
That's what I
Yeah,
really hope
they're-
for.
That's,
Yeah.
that, we're all hoping for that.
We're all hoping for that.
At
Yeah.
least we
From
are
here
on
to
this
here,
stream.
would it draw through?
From this is our unit
Yep.
leader.
Yep.
I gotta say, every year the amount of preparation that the players make increases. And
Yep.
Okay, so suppression.
I mean, Michael looks like someone who's practiced his list tremendously much. He looks like someone
that's
who's
fine.
he's just looking really good on the
Yeah,
table
he's
right
got,
now.
he's got a good rhythm going
Yeah,
on for him.
definitely.
Which is
So
a big
2
part of like
aims
tournament,
and
like being in a tournament is like having that rhythm
7
down.
whites and
It's kind of just, you're kind of on autopilot,
Right.
which is really helpful
2
on your
aims,
mental
search,
capacity,
critical
especially for
1.
3 games in one day.
Definitely.
And was it Spencer that said that this is his first tournament?
This is, yes.
This is his
So,
first tournament. Yeah.
I mean, this is just part of the game.
First game.
Like I try to remind
dice.
people whenever I can that this game takes a long time
So 2 after
to
cover.
really get the hang of it, and definitely
I failed.
at your first tournament,
spin a surge off the card.
you're running up against a
Go
guy
one.
who's just like has got more experience.
Yep.
Is that this kind of thing happens,
And what is their,
but
courage value?
you know, hopefully
It's
everybody
3
out
right now,
there,
'cause I have a Vigo,
including
it's a 2, and
Spencer,
then
if
Cosmic
you end up
plus 1.
watching this,
And they have
just
to
like
get 6 to drop them?
take this
6, yeah.
take this as a learning experience. Don't let it discourage you. Every
not
single
good.
person who plays this game went through this phase.
Oh, yeah.
oh, absolutely.
I still have games like this sometimes.
Me
I'm
too.
like, oh, gosh.
Yeah, he's just like, oh man, what am I doing?
We'll go.
Or the dice just doesn't go my way.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
On top
We'll
of
remove
my
one off
own
of them.
like bungles. You know.
That's how I feel about going against Dark Troopers right now. Ugh.
Oh really?
We'll Electromonox aim to them, and then I forgot my rally step. 1 sec. Okay. So yeah, Electromonox aim, then we'll take an aim and 8 it. So then he'll take 1 more suppression. Back to you.
Thank you for the technical feedback.
Appreciate that.
that. Yeah,
Actually, these guys,
always.
they're going to aim and
adjustments if
shoot
needed.
at them for light.
Who wants to hear us
Well,
anyway?
that-
That should be
I know.
heavy, because
Yeah.
I believe this guy's
They
gonna
just want to hear what the players are
Well, yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
Light for this, but
Oh
then
yeah,
also
oh yeah,
have
yeah, that too. Yep.
2
Duh.
aims, same thing as last time. 7,
Let's get some spicy shots going on.
Yeah, why not?
There you go. That's 3 crits so far.
Woo,
Oh,
big E5S shot here.
this is into the hostage
4
unit.
crits?
Oh, man.
Nice.
Second aim.
Let's see what this hostage does.
Double aimed.
So 4 crits, huh?
4.
4 crits into this hostage unit right here.
Yeah, into the Black Suns.
1 question, actually, I forgot about my card. They spent a dodge and an aim, right?
Over here.
They spent a dodge and aim and a surge, though, right? This unit?
Ooh, he's going
Oh,
back.
so there's-
Yeah, so this is an interesting point. Sees what power we can triggered here. and
Yeah.
Sees what power we
they
can.
forgot
Free
to use it
tokens.
until the time.
Every time an
that
enemy
it
unit at
arrived.
range 1 spins a token, I get a token.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not an optional thing.
Not
so
no,
it's not
I
optional.
feel like it's
Those
fine
guys I don't
to
think
Yeah, I
Work
mean it's
out
it's a
here.
game state thing.
But
I'll
it
get
could
a
be
name off
under
of
the
that.
missed opportunities.
Over here.
Yeah.
But then
you
again,
get
it's
2
also up to both players
Right.
to.
The
Because
missed
they
opportunities
spent 2
language
aims.
is a little weird
Yeah.
because technically
unit is
both
too
players
far.
are
Yeah,
responsible.
that unit's
so
definitely too
if,
far, yeah.
if anything gets missed,
Okay.
I did see that if something gets big or gets
I
missed.
lose 3.
Oh man.
oh wow,
All right.
Black Suns.
Yeah, they
also
basically whiffed
failing.
it because they only
Yep.
have 1 surge to spend.
Spent the surge?
Yeah.
But you know, it's like
Still
Back
got
to
2
me,
more
right?
units, 2 more models in that unit.
Yeah, spent
Yeah.
1.
yeah,
Oh, duh.
the unit's still alive,
some reason I
and
keep
also
thinking
the fight that matters
I
is
wish.
on the other side of the
Yeah, I
board.
wish.
You should be only be taking 1.
Yeah.
The Black Suns are going to be in running and hiding mode. If they drop it, then
Oh,
there's
okay.
going to be pikes to pick it up.
Yeah.
We'll rally 2. Get
But
2 actions.
I mean, it is right to shoot at them because unfortunately, getting them all is not an option.
Where did Spencer's hostage end up?
Yeah, so right there in the middle.
Just right there in the
right
middle.
there in the middle. That
Oh, I
gray.
see it. Okay.
No, I LB'd 1 off.
I'll throw
Nice.
that up there right
So
there.
inspired.
Wow, so it is far
We'll
away.
just
Yes.
portable scan a dodge under them.
That is really
Oh
unsustainable.
no, he's Electromonox, whatever. It's fine. I'll
Which I
take a dodge,
forget.
take
I
a
forget
suppression.
which character
There you
this is from Star Wars.
This is Rio. It's Rio Chuchi.
Rio
Yeah.
Chi-Chi.
Yeah, she's the senator from Pantora.
All lonely.
Dude,
Yes.
Right there.
That's,
How sad.
that's some quality cannon knowledge right there.
Small
Yeah.
about maneuver.
No.
So that is the hostage. of,
Waiting on the droids
Spencer,
to-
all
yeah.
alone. going out of the frying pan and possibly into the fire, being in the clutches of the Shadow Collective.
Thank you, Rat Cannery, for subscribing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Gonna
thank
charge
you.
them all?
Yep, move them up into there. And then
Plus 1 point for David for Star Wars trivia.
For Star
Yeah.
Wars, yeah.
What a
That's what
professional.
Droids rule says.
black.
And Thank you, TK0421.
Thank you guys for the subs. It's really awesome.
I feel like that's a Star Wars reference right there.
Yeah.
TK. Yeah. I forget what droid it is.
You search.
TK421.
That's
I'll spin the dodge off the card.
That's Han Solo in the Stormtrooper.
That's the
armor.
name of the Stormtrooper.
I'll spin
That he,
search
or the
token.
designation.
Which you should
of
have
the
another one
Stormtrooper
from
that he,
you activating.
Replaced.
Look at this
So
Star
spin
Wars
one
knowledge.
investigation.
Or it might be Luke. You know, somebody can correct me.
I don't play a lot of Into the
I
Fray.
think it's
so.
Han.
Yeah, it's like baseline competency for Star Wars trivia. That would definitely be on like an exam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's an exam question.
That's like question number 2.
Yeah.
That's like walking the line when you get pulled over.
Yeah.
Do you know what TK421 is?
Yeah.
Unit leader's going to walk up to here. And base contact with the token.
Getting, just in case the hostage unit dies, Michael's getting a Pike Squad, base contact with it, to next turn recover and run away, or grab and run away, just in case the Black Suns die.
Those guys have yet to go, right? Am I out of them, though?
Just barely.
Just barely? Okay.
Tim says we never
so
talk
we'll
about
just
TK421's family.
I mean,
Blast that
there's a
unit
lot
with
of
the minigun
families
back here.
Yes.
that we don't talk about
Yes,
when it comes
there
to
is.
the Death
Heavy
Star.
cover.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So we have access to 6 aims.
So RDM Dark and
Any
Hero
of them
tokens
from
for
your
Shadow Collective. The reason why is because we're using official tokens, and this was
We'll spin their
the
actual
tokens that we
first
had
aim.
available, and that is why Shadow Collective is using Imperial tokens.
We'll spin their second
Plus, they
aim.
look cool.
They're bad guys. It's fine.
Yeah, they're bad guys.
We'll spin, so let me grab these off. We'll spin 1 off the card. And we'll spin 2 off the card.
Man, that's a
All
hit right
so
there.
4 off the cover.
4 coming into
Gonna dodge
B1s.
one of them.
Okay.
3.
Well, there you go.
Oh,
Some saves.
some saves right there.
Yeah. Still losing a couple.
Just lost one because they dodged the other.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, now that Tim is mentioning it, it is kind of sad because those stormtroopers went into the Falcon to help like a tech guy like lift some equipment.
You just use this.
Yeah, ostensibly that was like the fake thing
I
that
think you got
Han
me at
said. He's
3
like,
because
"Hey,
of
can
my
you
guy."
come in and help me with this?" And then classic cartoon
Oh, right, the guy.
bash on the back
Oh
of the
my,
head.
oh my gosh, I
You'll
just
lose.
realized. Where did the
You're
bodies
going to lose
go?
the back 2 guys.
I
or
think
the
they
back
went
3
into the
guys that you shoot
compartments.
right now.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
still in there.
They might still be in there.
Oh my god.
Well, they're not there now.
This got dark really fast.
This got dark really fast. Because they never like you never see them dispose of the bodies.
Yeah.
I think you're just out on that one.
Th-
Yeah.
Just pays not to think too hard about it, folks.
There you go.
I'm going to activate these guys.
That's really true of a lot of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Which I think would then
Don't think too hard about
The
it.
second that
guys.
you say, "Wait a minute,"
Yep.
you've gone too far.
You
Wait a
have.
minute.
they're going to shoot at them
Go for it.
with that and the rocks. So
Okay, I'll just tell
Rocket
this
was
brief
capped,
story.
right? They
so
shot that one? No, they double moved.
my
Yeah.
dad is an
and then
engineer.
they
Yeah.
And
refresh
he-
with that.
Okay, yep.
Every time I would
So,
like, you know,
2
because as a little
reds,
kid I would gush
2
about Star
blacks,
Wars
1
and
red.
stuff like that. And he would like kind of laugh and say like, okay, so how does the transporter work?
Dad, you don't know anything.
It's so,
Heavy cover, so 1.
so he would always try to bring me back down to reality.
Why don't you care about my interests, Dad?
Looks like another Black Sun model go down right there. So just the leader left for the hostage unit for the Black Suns.
Last capo. 2 actions.
Which is
He'll give them an aim for suppression, and then portable scanners a dodge to them. That's him.
Man, portable scanner on a Pike Capo.
it seems redundant.
It seems
to me.
redundant to
It
me
does.
too, but I just
You can give it to Maul before Maul dives, but you know if Maul's diving, he doesn't have vigilance, so it's just going to go away. And he
So
can
I'm
give
gonna
it to the
activate
Black
these
Sun, but
guys.
otherwise, like, yeah.
These B1s
Seems
back
like a little
here,
bit
they're going
much.
to aim and then shoot at this guy. And I think I'd have 4, same roll as last time. These 3 guys would be left out, right?
Yeah. So, yeah.
4.
So just the 4.
Oh, we got some Star Wars trivia going on in the chat. Who is the first character to say, "May the Force be with you"? Droid Drool already guessed Han Solo or Luke, and it's not either of those.
Spinning the aim.
I'm gonna guess it's Leia.
I'm gonna guess it's General Dodonna.
1.
I think I'm with you on Dodonna.
You can do it, buddy. He's dead.
Oh,
mean-
there is the hostage squad dead for the Black Suns. Ding.
I think what Kenobi says is the Force will be with you always.
Yes. He
Yes.
says that.
To be fair, that could still like be considered. May the Force be with you.
Oh, you're talking to Star Wars fans here. There's
You know.
there's no room for vagaries here.
No, none.
Yeah. You either know the exact answer or you're trash.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Obviously.
Wow.
I wouldn't have gone there.
But you might say
You know-
only a
you
You
know-
were, you were
absolute.
correct on that.
I was
yes,
I?
you
Okay.
were.
Nice
Oh my
job,
gosh!
man.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, trivia king
I'm
over
doing.
here.
I'm doing good. Okay. I'm like 2 for 2. Awesome.
Oh man.
5, 2.
What a
and
bunch
1.
of nerds.
I
Yeah,
know.
seriously.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
To be fair, this is like the nerdiest convention that you could probably go to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I would
this
put this
is
nerdier
nerdier.
than Gen Con.
Spin that for now.
Yeah, this and Gen
Yeah.
Con. I'd put
These
this
guys should
nerdier
also-
than like Star Wars Celebration as well.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, they're, like, you know, the regular Star Wars
We'll
fans,
spin one of
sometimes
the
you find normal
other
people
aims off the
there.
card
Yeah.
again.
But minis, oh my God.
We should get one of those. What's
No
the
way.
ice? What's the ice
I'll spin one
cream
more in.
maker guy? What's his name?
Ben and Jerry.
We should get no. The guy who. the
You know, Jerry went to my alma mater, Oberlin College in
Did he? Yeah.
Ohio. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Very
You mean
famous
the guy? You
graduate.
mean the guy carrying the ice
Yeah,
cream bucket?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
That's actually the model that I have for my hostage.
Unit leader?
It's ice
Yeah.
cream bucket guy.
His ice
Oh,
cream
man,
bucket.
there it is, there it is.
I feel bad. I don't know his
That's a
name.
good one. That's
I mean,
a good one.
That's a
I
great
bet
one.
I bet he had a Decipher Star Wars CCG card.
I bet he did.
I'm sure he did.
I'm sure he did.
But, like they were digging people out of like the farthest depths of the corner of the screen for those cards.
Yeah, they were. I loved that game.
Oh, I loved it. I barely knew how to play it. In fact, I
Same.
really didn't know how to play it. But my brother and I, we just liked looking at the cards.
I loved the planet cards with
Yeah,
like the dark
they
side
were
and the
cool.
light side
Yeah.
versions.
And one time I pulled.
Oh, here's a Saj move in.
Okay, here we go.
We'll see what she does.
Yeah, can she get in there at all?
I don't think. No, she's not in
she's
range
still
two of
too far
anyone.
away. Yeah,
She's gonna have to play a.
the tragedy of Asajj Ventress.
She's targeting the hostage squad. It looks like. Got some decisions. Oh, it's Wilrow Hood is the ice cream bucket.
Wilrow.
guy.
Okay, that makes.
But like they have the
of course.
Wilrow Hood run. You know, like everyone dresses up as a guy, and then like the run is Star Wars Celebration. It'd be like a
Oh.
little marathon.
Oh,
It's like we should
okay.
get that here.
How many? I mean, do they 3D print a bunch of ice cream buckets?
No, they just make an ice cream bucket. It's like a you paint it or
bit more.
something.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
so
'cause it used, like-
technically, we can't discuss 3D printing on the stream. So
Yeah,
Oh, my bad.
even of an ice cream bucket, probably.
I'm gonna go to stream jail.
Yes, you're gonna go to stream jail. I'm sorry.
Yes. All right, so just a double move from Massage going up on that terrain piece and Force pushing the pikes. Won't be able to get in melee with them. One, because she's an elevated
Yeah, you can't
position,
climb with him.
and two, just not close enough. Yeah, if I was
Nope, this
Spencer,
isn't
I'd
that.
be
So this is them, and then that's yellow.
wishing
spot
I
over
had
here.
Saber throw on her,
Yep, there you go.
even slightly.
Yeah.
Saber throw on Ventress on a 4
still
black
want Force
that
choke the
doesn't
leader?
surge.
That's the thing is that
Yeah.
you need an open shot for
Him?
saber throw to even be remotely good.
Yeah.
I mean, and also the pikes have 4 dodges. So.
Yeah.
Right. So
Wouldn't
how are
work
you
anyway.
doing?
That's her turn.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably choke for her. I can see
These
fear.
guys are gonna go.
To like pump it up to
We'll,
demoralize 2. If you don't think that she only has 1 refresh on her command cards and she doesn't have Master of the Force, so really you're probably getting like 2 chokes out of it. That's usually actually probably worth it for 5 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, usually it's
We'll move
usually
shoot.
always
Massage.
push.
Should be a no
like,
cover
please,
shot.
But
Right?
For them?
Yep.
fear would be the hipster choice.
Oh, this is gonna be a pike
You all
shot.
can see, all right.
No cover on Asajj because she's moved into the.
What? Why would it be no cover?
aim from the
Because
card, one aim from the
elevated.
patch.
She
Yeah,
is
'cause-
elevated.
But they're elevated too. They're elevated.
Oh,
further.
they're okay on the top of the platform.
They're on top of the platform.
Yes.
Yeah, but
So 1 aim from the card.
She does have a dodge, and with deflect, could go off. I've seen it go off.
Yeah.
I've also seen it
1
not
aim
go
from
off.
cash. It'll be 4. I'm guessing you're going to dodge 1, right?
Dodge 1,
Roll 3.
roll 3. It'll also give me surge to.
Yep. Deflect.
And there's no medics, unlike Maul, she doesn't have a self-heal. So.
If I was him, I probably would have used duck and cover right there.
Take
All
1.
right, so that's one. I mean, but this is how it happens,
And
is
a
that you're going to
suppression.
take a point here, a point there. She's not engaged yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
And that's round, right?
Yes, I don't have any more to go.
I'm also out. So I will vigilance every core. That's it.
So showing us that vigilance is still insane at 12 points,
Yeah, still really good.
especially for pikes.
Yes.
So David, we have a trivia question in the chat that Kylo Ren is an alteration of a character name from the 80s.
From the 80s.
Yes. I've heard this one before.
Yeah, I don't know this one.
I think it was like
Stylo Bren.
no, I think it was like Kaibo Bren, like Kaibo.
Kybo Ren.
It was like
yeah.
a cartoon or something.
Oh, yeah. That sounds familiar. I don't know what it's from.
Maybe like yeah.
The only Ren. Oh, you guys got it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Seth did.
I know that because I did the Star Wars trivia like Facebook quiz about probably
yeah.
like
The only-
2 weeks ago, and that was it. That was on that.
The only here's a deep cut. The only Ren I know is Pirates of Dark Water. That's old school.
That was
TV.
that was a cartoon, right?
That was a cartoon from the late 80s, 90s.
Yeah,
early
like
90s.
I think that I remember that cartoon as being kind of like it had a very like 90s edgy sort of tone to it.
Yeah, it did.
Yes.
You know, very Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah.
Hey, it's great to see that we have 169 people watching the stream right now.
Absolutely awesome.
Man, great to have each one of you. Okay,
It's only
round
gonna grow
3.
tomorrow.
Awesome.
We got turn 3 coming up.
More
Preservation
games
protocols. Interesting choice.
A ridiculously good card.
I mean, I guess you get order control
2 units.
with Asajj.
Yep. Sorry.
Versus At Last.
At last.
You should have removed 1. Okay.
Jedi Hunter
Tokens.
on
tokens,
Maul. Not that
tokens.
it's going to come into play. I don't think Maul's going to dive into Asajj.
All right. Independent.
Just tried to go for that 1 pip to go first.
Man, anytime I see At Last, it makes
Giving
me
these two
really
guys
sad
it,
for the Sith version of Maul.
It is.
And then
Yeah.
going
Because
to
like he has to
AI direct
use
them,
that to
and
actually
they're
hurt
chain
himself,
linking it all
which
the way
means
back
that
up.
if he wants to,
Okay.
you know, if he wants the extra
So-
action, then he
He
has to
will
like
give
make that
his out
call
up
early.
here and take a suppression for it.
Yeah.
He can't give his to any because it's line of sight.
He can't self heal.
And then he will give
Boy.
his out over here and take a suppression for it.
But he gets 2 training slots.
But like with
Yeah.
So
deflect
I gave it to
changing,
these two guys,
you're already
thinking-
taking into the fray.
Right. And so yeah,
Disengaging
he's
Kirby's.
gonna he does
Oh,
hit
and then
harder
he's gonna dodge to it.
than the Darksaber
So you have 2
version.
dodges?
Yeah.
Like for
So
sure,
they had
because
dodges from
the
up
Darksaber
from
because
being
he
close to
has
him
to
and
take
get
fray basically.
2 extra
Doesn't get
ones.
away to get inherent
Right.
He
surge to
directed
crit.
them. It's
Yeah.
swung it
Right.
all
I
back
mean,
up to him.
I appreciate what you're saying because he's he's an earlier wave and he's also like in that iteration he is not like the leader of a galactic criminal syndicate.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, from a canon perspective, I can see it. I think that over
4?
time, I could see the Cis Maul maybe getting a tiny bit cheaper. I think they did a good job sort of
He's gonna
balancing
engage
out the
the
Darksaber version by
Yeah.
making Vigilance more expensive,
Yes.
making Tenacity a little bit more expensive, and also, I mean, the deflect change, even though like you can kind of say your piece about
Guessing
like
no
whether that
overhanging
change should have
on the,
happened,
engagement
but
either?
one effect of it was weakening Darksaber Maul by quite a bit because you
verify.
really can't take Tenacity anymore.
All right.
Looks like we got these pikes climbing up to engage
So I see you only
Asajj.
have 9. This is going to be 10 dice. I'll just reroll 1 miss.
All right, we got a lot of whites. Oh
Ooh,
man,
stun
Roll one
baton.
miss.
Big attack
That was
there
a
for the
hit?
stun baton. Yeah, there was.
They're
He
gonna spend
did.
their
Yeah,
last
he
game.
did
It's my
bump a
last
hit
cast
there.
game.
knocked the die into that. That's
It'll be 4.
Yeah, don't
4
underestimate
coming
the
in.
stun baton.
do ha-
She is not gonna.
Not
Just a whole bunch of
no
dice.
dodge.
She's in melee. Yeah, she's gonna dodge 1, so 3.
Yep, dodge. She does not get surge to block here, so
This could be huge.
Oh, 2 wounds.
Oof.
That's a 3 wounds total right now
3
on
wounds
Asajj.
Hand me the
Yikes.
No heals at
dodge
all.
in the head.
That's a tough blow right there. 2 wounds left.
Oh, yeah. Duh. My
And-
bad, man.
And Asajj is at a point where she cannot be conservative. She has to be
No,
aggressive.
She has to be aggro, even though she's
My
low
turn.
on health.
Yeah.
Activate this guy.
We would call this arterial bleeding.
Yeah, for real though.
What he's gonna do is strategize.
So remind me of your field. Is it cardiology?
I deal with cardiology stuff, but I'm a general internist.
Internist. Okay.
So
Maul should
I
get
do
a surge
hospital
on that?
medicine, so I only
Yeah, apologies.
Oh yeah.
I only see admitted patients.
Okay.
I don't do clinic.
Okay.
Is that
So
overhanging them?
just sick
Absolutely,
people,
take the
all
shot,
kinds
sir.
of sick
That's great. It's
people.
great that we have an actual doctor here and an actual nurse also helping us in the form of Zane.
Yeah, just
So-
in case anybody collapses out here.
Yeah, we have actual people we can maybe turn to. That's another cool thing about this hobby is that you have a lot of diversity in terms of education.
Yeah.
And so, you have a lot of
We're gonna
people
go
who are like, I personally, I am not educated. I have a bachelor's degree. I'm not like, I don't have like a doctorate or whatever. So
That doesn't mean you're not educated.
Sorry.
I guess.
All right.
Degrees are worth as far as you can throw them. What matters is that you've chosen something
gonna
productive
recover.
to do with your life and that you enjoy it.
Wow, that is deep.
It's,
We'll first
we got some dollar store philosophy going on here.
Yeah, we definitely
Let's
do.
joke this guy.
Those are some sick pictures of the prize
CPR
list.
does save lives.
Then we will dodge, stand by.
Also knowing
gets
that
another-
if you see somebody collapse, that on top of CPR, you should be shouting for somebody to grab an AED.
Yes.
Is what save lives even more, it turns out.
Okay.
It's most collapses that are out in the public when it comes to a heart condition are from
I'm gonna activate them, and they're
an
just gonna
arrhythmia,
attack 'em.
which an AED can rescue
Okay, no
you
aim or
from.
nothing?
No aim.
Yep.
Looks like we got a shot into
Well, they
Maul.
have an aim, but
Okay, yeah, go for it.
so it's 4 black.
So 3 so far?
Yep, and then I'm gonna aim.
So 3? I'm gonna dodge 1, roll 2.
Okay.
Pick 1. And then I will stand by into the guy who hasn't activated.
You gonna attack him?
Yep, the guy who hasn't activated yet.
Got you.
5. You wanna dodge 1?
Yeah.
Dodge 2?
Dodge 2. Yes.
So roll 3. There you go.
So since I see that Droids Rule is on the stream, I'll tell a very short story.
barely got
that, I trained in Memphis, Tennessee, and one of my attendings was a guy who had been
So what was
around,
their second action, please?
so to speak, and he was there with the response team when one Elvis Presley arrived from Graceland to Baptist Memorial Hospital, and
I
for
guess stand by.
for the sake of the discussion is that there's a medication called
Yeah, they're gonna stand
bicarb, which they used to use back in the day for people
space up.
who were imminently dying. We don't really use it by
You can't stand by for
default
attacking.
anymore, but
Oh, that's right.
he would talk about things
dodge
like,
it.
oh, it didn't
Yeah.
save Elvis.
Me.
And he was referring to bicarb, and it was just like, it was really crazy that you're just like learning from a guy who had been there for like one of the most famous musicians in the world, being on his way out of this existence.
Wow.
Medicine's kind of
Capital?
funny like that.
LBE capital will go. 2 actions. Electrobinox and aim, and then A to name. Takes the pressure. Back to you.
Activate these guys. They're gonna aim and shoot at them.
So Michael continuing to stack up some tokens here on his pikes.
So for 7 and 1. With 2 aims onto them, they would have
No cover,
no
right?
cover.
Yeah.
Critical 1.
All right, what is this shot going into?
I think it's going into the Black Suns.
B1s into the Black Suns. The Black Suns are dead. It's probably the pikes that are
probably
base
the pikes that are
contact.
on base contact. I thought
Second name?
I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good.
So 4. Dodge 2.
Yes, it is the.
My mind wandered
nothing?
there a little bit since we were talking about CPR and such.
You're good. Lose 2 pikes right there. I'm going to take a second and talk about some of the golden ticket opportunities.
Sure, we can flip on the caster cam too.
We did. We did just get confirmed that these golden tickets are at this, not just at Adepticon, but it will be at future AMG events.
Awesome.
And so this is a sports participation, big, just like, hey, we just want to bless the community, and just like with some tickets and some prize support. Again, you can turn that in. One of the things that the participants are getting here at Adepticon, and it will be at future events, maybe not this one specific, but is this General Grievous dice bag or bag for your tools or whatever, however you want to use it.
A token bag.
Yeah, token bag, however
Yeah.
you want to use the bag. And so this is just some of the cool prize support that you can get when attending events like Adepticon, not just Adepticon specifically, but any future AMG event like this. And so, again, it's just a great time just for a community to come together, hang out, roll some dice, play some Legion, and also get some cool prizes.
Yeah, absolutely cool. Thank you so much, Seth, for that awesome promotion.
For sure.
Droid. Oh, it's mine. Oh. Good for me.
Yeah. You can roll a style.
All right, so we have a shot going into the pikes again, just a suppression.
4, we'll go here.
Not even going to spend that surge.
Knocking down ladders over there.
I'm just going to keep my suppression because I have danger sense. I'm just going to claim that token.
Okay.
Thank you.
And he reclaims his Michael reclaims his hostage.
Yes.
So it is currently 1 hostage. It's 0. Michael scoring 1 victory point. Spencer with 0 victory points right now.
Activate these. They're going to do the same thing.
Hostage
They're going
scored only at the end of the game.
recover
Yeah.
and then shoot at them.
I do
Same
laugh that Maul has a command card to get healed by the Night Sisters when Asajj doesn't, and she is a Night Sister.
Yeah.
You know?
Oof.
I laugh at that.
Yeah, Asajj has no access to witch magics.
No.
No.
Too bad.
Block it. Thank you.
Where is Spencer's hostage? Right there in the middle. Spencer
right
is
in the middle of the board.
We'll go here.
right there.
We'll just shoot that guy.
All lonesome.
Oh,
You can leave it there. You can leave that shot on for
You
a
want
little bit.
me to roll one more?
Nah.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you look in the middle, is that you'll see a little gray circle
missed it.
to the right of the middle terrain. That's the hostage.
We'll just shoot that guy in no
for
cover.
Spencer.
Here we go.
These guys.
Yep.
Not really
So the one remaining
under
remaining
threat
guy.
to be scored by anybody on Spencer's side at the moment.
Oh, another huge pike
6.
shot coming
Wow.
out here. 6.
Coming into those B1s.
1v1 stands alone.
Can he do it?
As you see on the left side of the screen right there, there's
No, he blocked 1 though. That's better than. Hey, on 6 dice, you got the.
there's
odds.
another activation
What
gone
would
of
the odds be?
Spencer's right there on the bottom
Don't
left.
tell me the odds.
Yeah.
That was a
Close movie
E60 rocket squad. And the Pike's moving forward, trying to protect the hostage. All that matters on this game is what
believe
the
that
end of turn 6
Puts
looks
you
like.
to Asajj, right?
That's
Yes,
true.
I think I have to.
However, one person has a hostage near the army and the other does
Yep.
not.
That's true. Yes.
And at this pace, they will definitely conclude before time.
Yes.
And I mean, as activations get cleared, the game gets faster.
She is going to.
Which we do love a good pace of a game.
Absolutely.
Yeah, with these two armies and this battle card set, it was not going to be a boring game.
No, and it hasn't been.
recover.
It's been
Good.
very shooty. It's just unfortunate that the Magna Guards took so many wounds early, and then of course Asajj failing a few saves, and that's all it takes really to put her on life support.
Huber asks, is this Shatterpoint?
No, it is not.
No, this is the game by AMG, Star Wars Legion.
And she's going to attack him.
And
Attack.
so-
Okay.
Shatterpoint not yet released.
So 8 black?
It's due for release this June.
8 black, yep.
They
All right,
are
all but one.
demoing it here at
Yes.
Adepticon.
Yes.
And pre-orders are
So,
open.
I'm hoping to be able to place them a little bit later today, and if I do get to, then I'll be writing about it on the 5th Trooper blog.
That's a big pike shot right there.
I don't think that's pikes.
Oh no, that's into the mall.
All right, I'm gonna spin no dodges.
Where's that?
That's Magnet Guards.
You want a pierce hitting?
No, that's a Asajj
That
right
was
there.
a Asajj.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so that's the unit.
That was a huge
Wiping the
shot from
whole
Asajj.
unit, not even spending a dodge. She doesn't have a dodge to spend.
Wow.
The unfortunate thing is now she's in the open, wide open, with 2 wounds remaining.
Right, and Michael even asked, like, do you want
And
to pierce
then
those?
that's all she can
Which
do,
could
right?
be helpful because it is towards the end of the turn. So
These
there's
guys
not,
will aim shoot Asajj.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
This could be a dead Asajj right here.
Yep.
If I was,
she's going to get a suppression.
there's a duck and cover
Yeah,
right
full
there.
light
Light cover.
Pretty good
First
roll.
aim. Second aim.
This
And
Oh,
probably
man.
another
We'll make it
Another
7 after
boat.
cover.
7. There's, yep, no deflect because no dodges. This could be the end of Asajj right here.
Oh, my goodness.
I might have regretted this.
Oh my God, barely got her.
It's just enough.
Just enough.
She doesn't have 6 wounds. She only has 5.
So
You're
if
out,
he
right?
would have ducked and cover on that shot earlier
I'm out.
Yeah.
in the game, he would have.
He would have lived.
Asajj would have stayed alive because she would have taken one
We'll
less
just
wound.
recover. Let's round.
To be
All
fair,
right,
this is what happens to pretty much any
they have no
Jedi
dodges,
that gets
so I'll
cut
just
up in
vigilance
the
these
open
two
like that.
Yes.
You know, the 5 wounds versus 6 is
Yes.
not usually going to be the breaking point there. It's all goes down to what your strategy is.
Yeah, probably the good play right there was Asajj because Pierce is optional. It's just to leave all
Yeah.
but one
Probably
guy
would have
alive.
left one guy alive. But you know, when
And then you could choke the guy next turn in.
You could, yeah. And
Free
it's
limit.
like when you don't have those force powers recovering each turn, is that each use of them
Yes.
becomes key.
Yep.
But yeah, like if this was Op Vader, then totally would have just left one, and that way you can push them or choke them or do
Yeah.
whatever. And
So traded Asajj for one whole Pike squad. That was yeah.
yeah, I mean,
You guys want to reintroduce yourselves to the stream just so that
What have you
people
played?
know who you are?
2 of Maul.
hey, I'm Evan
2 of
Paul.
Asajj's.
I'm a writer for
Oh,
the
the only thing I
5th
have
Trooper
left
blog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm Seth Roche, also from the Bombad Generals podcast.
Play Duel of Fates.
And I'm David Zelenka, Endless, and I post Yap and Base, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we should use our fake names. DocVelo.
Degree.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir.
Standing
All right.
orders versus Duel of the Fates.
Independent. He'll keep his dodge. He will pass his up forward with these guys. There we go.
Giving it to him, and then going to direct this to chain link.
I'm first, right? All right.
Yep, and I got to give up 4 surges.
So we didn't see any of
I'm gonna
Asajj's
improvise
cards
orders this
played
first one right
other
here.
than
Who's the commander?
other than the Divulge.
Back into a commander. All right, there we go.
Correct.
I guess the capo's
We did
going.
not.
All right. He rallies. Cool.
David is his name, Hubert. David Zelenka.
He'll just go here
Yes,
and portable
that's
scanners them.
me.
Back to you.
Activating these guys. This guy, he's going to do his
Strategize.
strategize.
Splash Cola. What did I decide to run this weekend? I decided to go with Yoda Chewy, Old Faithful.
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful Yoda Chewy. And so
I get a search for that.
did a lot of tests of trying to run like Yoda with the gun line, but I felt pretty good against Blizzard, and then Darks slowly creeped up, and I was like, ah, crap. So tried to
actions.
pivot my army to handle Darks and Blizzard at the same time. And so
where'd I
Yoda
put
Chewy is what I landed on.
Yoda's pretty nice against Darks is that he gets to use that Impact 2, Pierce 2 twice.
Yes.
So, I mean, technically, as far as melee goes, does better against Darks than any other Jedi.
Yeah. And a spicy thing I brought Saber Throw with him. And so for his relentless, I can relentless in, saber throw, get a dark model off, and then melee into it, and get potentially another, hopefully 2.
You can pass now.
Did you roll with push?
I have
throw,
all but 2. I have
burst
7. How many do you
or
have?
what's your third power?
1, 2, 3,
push, throw,
4,
burst is what exactly
4
what I
left.
roll.
You can pass.
And then vigilance.
No vigilance.
Okay,
I
interesting.
forgot
Did
to
not have
shoot
the
that guy.
points.
Oh, well.
It's
Yeah.
a very
Good.
bare
It's
army,
expensive.
but I do
It's all
have
good.
2 medics.
It might change some stuff. We can
And
set back.
so-
No
Okay,
problem.
yeah, that's great. I mean, the clone
Hey,
medics.
Judge, just an FYI.
It's funny
You
how
forgot
like
to shoot here.
a
I'm letting him
difference
take
of
the
a few
shot, so
points
if I get
makes
suppression,
a
I have
huge
to rally
difference.
one
Yeah.
more to get 2 actions.
Well, you had
Yep.
cover, so.
But I still get a suppression.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, so I'm just going to go back one more speed.
Which I love the medics for the clones.
Yeah.
One,
Well, you
to
have
remove wounds. That's huge.
Because I'd have one more
But like
suppression.
that extra die
2.
for attacking, especially on a Z6 squad,
No, it doesn't
really
matter. They're
really helps your
yeah.
your chances.
So I'll just put one more on him. I'll go one
Yeah,
more
and
speed
it's
move
additive because like having big dice pools for as long as possible as the game goes on.
Yeah.
It factors into that attrition stuff that we were talking
I just
about
completely
earlier.
blanked on that.
And when
you're
you
good,
have
dude. No
medics
problem.
and big dice pools, is that even though you have
Okay,
fewer
we're gonna play games.
activations,
First
usually
round,
is
you're gonna
that
forget stuff,
you keep
so-
your big dice pools big,
It's all good.
Yeah.
and that way you can continue to threaten, especially with
Just here to
fire
roll dice
supports.
and have fun. I'm actually
it's-
not. I'm gonna.
I've had a
activate
really
these
good
guys.
experience with clone medics.
So then I
and
would've
it's-
went with
it's
them,
crazy that
yeah,
5
then
back
points
to you. Do
made
you wanna
that much
pass
of a
now?
difference.
No, I'm
Right.
gonna
Okay, you're
activate
gonna go with
these and
Great choice in 5-point deduction on
Yeah.
the clones.
Yeah.
That was probably my favorite point deduction from this past winter.
Maul.
Oh yeah,
was-
certainly my favorite. Yeah.
Yes.
The pike change was also
So 3
good
so far.
in the opposite direction.
So this is Magnus hitting Maul for 4 in melee.
Dodge 1, roll 3.
Maul has only 2. He has 2 wounds on him, so
I'm gonna hold
3
on to my
wounds
dodge.
left. Not spinning a dodge.
Probably regret it because I'm going to die.
Maul
take
survives.
one.
Takes 1 wound.
Using the reverse dice psychology,
That's it.
saying, I'm going to die, and then rolling 3 blocks.
Yep.
That's just a funny little thing we like to do sometimes with our dice. Just like, don't, there's so many
guys-
superstitious things around dice, but
That's
dice
it.
are dice.
We'll just aim shoot them. I can only see 4, so 4 can die.
We got the B1 shot
Do I care?
being shot on
We're
the
actually
left
gonna
right
go
there,
top. We'll aim shoot
side
at
of the
top.
screen.
Why am I grabbing white dice?
Then also Maul's just engaged,
Heavy cover,
tying up those
obviously.
Magnus.
Yeah, you can see everybody.
The Magnus really did not do well against Maul at all.
No. Which I think out of all the Jedi that can handle
so three have
Magnus,
to
I
cover?
think Maul can
can
handle
dodge him?
Magnus the best.
Yep.
Because of his choke, his move, standby.
Nice save, man.
Yeah.
Gonna activate them.
Which I think the way it's going to be really tough for Spencer to come back, but I mean, you'd have to kill that Pike squad. But then you have all the other Pike squads that can come and claim that
Everybody here
hostage.
has outmaneuvered.
It's going to be really tough
Yeah,
to
all the pikes.
for
Everybody
Spencer
on
to
this
pull
side
this
tables
off.
outmaneuver.
Yeah, Michael is just in a commanding position.
Yeah. If Spencer can kill Maul and stop the hostage, he could potentially win on kill points. I'd have to tally it up. But both his Magnus need to stay alive in order for that to happen.
Yeah. I mean, losing Asajj the way he lost her was just brutal.
Yeah.
And it was like she was key to any strategy of comeback
Yep.
for Spencer.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate them, aim, and
I will say that when I was at Adepticon last year, Magnus were the reason why I went with Anakin instead of Yoda, because the saber throw plus RPS game,
Yeah,
it just moiters them.
it does.
Yeah, and I mean, it
shoot
technically it
these
got stronger with the release of Dark Troopers.
It did.
6.
I
could have light cover from
personally wonder, you know, why don't they just take a standby? And I mean,
1.
Yeah.
Critical
because
1.
I guess the trick
Two
with that
aims.
saber throw play is going first.
I am gunning you.
Oh my gosh.
Wow. Blanking on a red die, that
Oh, there you
feels
go.
bad.
Yeah.
In a
Second
world full of
aim.
white die.
So it'll be 2 crits, 2 hits, right? You have a search token, obviously, right?
So we do cover first, right?
It's actually dodge and cover first before you convert all your stuff, right? So 1 crit, and then are you gonna spend your surge?
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll be 5. So
-1 for cover.
yeah, I'll dodge 2, roll 2.
Yep.
Block 1, lose 1. I'm gonna go with Maul.
Maul can't double kill the Magnas because they both have 2 moons, so you can't force choke and slice the other. But he does have disengage this
Is
turn.
that over, Maul?
So take
It
out the
is, yeah.
big dice pools.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
I was gonna put you want to put one of yours on there, so we don't make some tokens.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Actually, it
force
doesn't
push.
matter.
Yeah. Force push one of the
force push these
Magnas
guys out.
so he can disengage out.
I'm just trying to give him hugs, man.
Oh, he's like, interesting.
I think I just saw a
Then
guy
I'm going
walk by
to
with an ice
recover
cream
from my
maker.
first actual action to get back info, force choke, and force push. I'm gonna
Well, I
force
guess I
choke
didn't
this
realize
rocket.
that's the same Magna squad. I thought there was 2
I keep
different
losing my
squads.
tools because I'm disorganized. I'm going to aim for my second action. I'm not going to aim. I'm just going to move.
He has relentless, right?
He does not have relentless. That's why I'm not aiming.
Oh,
Yeah.
makes sense. Slashing them.
And just slash those guys.
All right.
So continuing to bypass the Magna
Show me Rico
Guard,
here. We'll do it after the attack.
refusing
Yeah, that's fine
to
with me.
attack things that are immune to pierce and melee.
It'll just be 3.
Three
And
going
like
into those.
You have a surge.
the weak hit from the Dark Saber here, not exactly a problem.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even spin it. I'm just going to pierce it if you do. So
Oh yeah, because you have
pierce 2.
Pierce 2. Gotcha.
So lose 3.
3 of the models gone. That's a big dice pool that Spencer needed in order to kill the hostage squad.
I love how your cameras are able to capture the OSL here
Back to you.
Yeah,
on the mall.
Yeah.
that's cool.
Oh, I can get closer. Here it is. Look at that OSL on his hoodie.
Okay. Gonna activate those guys. They're gonna aim and whack them, I guess.
B1's trying to
Full
punch
whites.
back. Oddly
And
enough, the
aim
best
or-
place to attack a force user is in melee right now.
and
Yeah.
then aim. Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
If you have good melee dice.
Yeah,
anyway.
yes, for sure.
Good thing for
Capo
B1s
goes
is
this one.
that their dice are pretty much the same melee or range.
He'll Electrobonox and aim and take an aim to gain a suppression. And hand these guys 2 tokens. Back to you.
These guys going to.
That force push actually setting up the Magnus to be attacked by the
Yeah.
backfield elements of Michael's list. Really nice play there.
Yeah, because with the force push and
Recovering.
cohesion, it's about a
Oh,
range and a half.
because the rocket's
Yeah.
gone. They're gonna move, I guess.
It's one of the fun things that makes Maul's threat range that much bigger than Jedi usually are, especially if he's running burst. But
Yeah.
is that you can do the move, push into yourself, and then attack because of the way Geo works.
Right, Juyo is just so incredibly powerful.
I think that Geo is like a really just like awesome example of like clever design
they're gonna
because
shoot them.
like you mitigate
could
it by not
tell
having
you one
Master of the
thing.
Force, by not having
Your
Charge or
cohesion,
Relentless.
just for
Yeah.
later games.
But
I would actually cohese this guy like so, and then try to put that guy as far back as possible, because now you have cover from this angle.
and that prevents Geo from being mega cheating of just like having 3 actions plus having the stuff that
If you
Jedi
cohese
usually
4, you
have.
just give free
Right,
shots. and
it's
you don't
only
want to be
it's
doing
only
that.
cheating a little bit.
Yeah. So it's
Move, shoot these guys?
times
All right, cool.
1.5 cheating.
Yes.
Nothing?
What if that was just
RDM Dark asked where the hostages
sometimes
are.
B1s just do
right,
that.
The gray
These
model
guys
in the middle
will just
is
aim shoot those guys, the Magna no cover.
Spencer's
Alright.
hostage that's unclaimed, and the other one is claimed by some pikes right there over on the left.
So Hubert, all rounds are
So 3 and
played on
They have
a
3, yeah.
sort
They
of
got 2 from the
general game
capo,
clock.
And then,
Um,
so this is their first
only
aim.
the elimination rounds are played with
Second
chess
aim.
clocks that are switched off between
And
players.
third aim. So it'll just be 6.
One, and there's the other hostage right there.
Can we move these out?
Beautifully painted pikes right there.
Oh my
Okay.
Oh,
goodness.
wow.
That's a roll.
Is that Maul?
They don't surge. Oh, I have 2 dodges though.
So just re-roll 4.
2 dodges and a surge. Reroll 4.
No, this is the Magnus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's take 1 dice. All right.
So what happened there is he rolled 1 too many defense dice. So rules stated that you have to re-roll
They get a
Right.
your whole
You're-
dice.
You
You're
have
out
to
now, right?
re-roll your
Yeah.
entire
Because
pool.
those guys went.
Whereas
Really
you,
the most fair way
yes,
to do it.
yeah, if you roll
Gone.
1 less, then you just add the extra
Capper will
die.
just walk
Right.
out like so. And we'll shoot the Magna no cover.
Up, and
All right,
here's
3 black.
another shot from the capo
2.
into the magnet.
You still have 1 surge token.
I've seen
but no
Capos
dodges.
kill Boba Fett Jedi
And you'll
before.
spin it, I'm guessing?
It
Yep,
happens.
Yeah.
All
It's
right.
3 dice, not bad.
That's me.
Almost-
I'm out.
Almost losing his Magnus there in turn
Yeah,
4.
that's
Oh,
a force choke range now from Maul.
Right. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Spencer, but this, I'll tell you, the
wonder
game
what
is in a
I'm gonna-
position right now where we are just we're just
Vigilance and dodge
computing
all
the
for it.
ending essentially.
Yeah,
by
Michael is in
rolling
the
all
pilot
dice.
seat right now.
Yeah,
Oh my
absolutely.
I forgot I had vigilance this
We're
whole
just
time.
calculating.
had
We're just
vigilance?
calculating the end state
Oh
at
my
this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, it wouldn't matter because you were shooting them off every turn, but
Fundamentally, the outcome
fair
is
as well,
going to
yeah.
be the same, I think, no matter what happens.
I
Which
guess they can keep their.
could be helpful for Michael getting as much kill points as possible.
Right.
Because kill points are now the main tiebreaker
Right, there is a
They
tiebreaker.
have a
of
dodge.
kill points. And
No,
since
no,
there
that's
will
fair.
be
Used
some
it.
2 to
Yeah,
1s
they did not use
Right.
it.
going into there,
Okay.
going in for the world tournament, having as much kill points as you can is very helpful.
Extremely, yeah.
Yep.
It puts the losing player in a bit of a strange position
It does.
because it's like
Nothing special.
if I
Kamal's
want
just
you,
gonna heal 2 wounds.
I know I'm going to lose the game. So should I just run from you to deny kill points
Yeah.
and kill your tiebreaker, or
Do I keep trying to play
do I
the
keep
objective?
trying to play the objective?
Yeah.
Do I-
Well, I mean, I think it's also important to kind of keep in mind what's really going to matter when you're in
Trying
an
to get
event.
them and
So
then
like for
channeling.
LCQ, if you're losing round 1, then your strength of schedule is
Yeah.
not going to be able to carry you to be one of those top
He
2
does get a
ones.
dodge.
Pretty much
Yeah.
like no matter what happens, because you're going to be playing against somebody else who lost round 1 in your second round.
Yes.
Right.
So I don't know. I feel like in this situation, I would just like make the choice.
Both
of,
these capos are gonna hand their dodges
what
to
is
the hostage.
what is like the one that is the least not fun to me.
Yeah.
So I think I will probably, compared to your average person, concede more games just because like when you see that something is fait accompli.
You're right.
That,
Yeah.
Capo.
You might as well just
We'll
like,
just aim shoot the Magna.
get 20 minutes of your time back.
Exactly. That's why I like strength of schedule, frankly. But,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, we now
Aim.
have the situation where pure strength of
It'll be
schedule
2.
is no
I'm
longer.
gonna dodge 1.
It's no longer everything,
It's no
but
longer
since
everything.
it's the first tiebreaker, and that
good,
like
just enough
yeah,
suppression.
given what this event is
And you
that-
don't go to
I forgot to
extended
move it off
strength
last
of
round,
schedule.
so.
Oh yeah, so
Right.
It's
Yeah.
just regular.
Right, and you're also here at Worlds, so you're trying to get the most table time,
Yes.
at least
Now,
in
if I
theory.
can't fit him in
Yeah, because
there,
it's the
he
last
can't
chance
get in
qualifier.
there.
Yeah, you want to win, but also like, man, what are? Because you don't have to play the same list in your LCQ as you do in the Worlds.
Right.
So you could be like, okay, what are some things I could change on this list? So having
Can I
more table
click
time
him?
on that is
He's
helpful.
going to do a strategize.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Oh, Maul gets a surge.
Into the fray.
So this came up in the discussion earlier, but rules have been updated. When a unit is defeated, you
wouldn't
remove their
matter, but
token
I'm
from the
supposed to give them a
battlefield,
suppression
even
every
if it
time.
has a gon, whether it's face up or not.
Oh.
So that was actually just put in the forums
I think you got him. Go for
today.
it.
Today?
Yes.
Wow.
And then he's going to shoot at.
Times they're changing.
You got him. No cover. Sharpshooter 2. Yeah.
It is nice that they're
Wanna shoot them?
on the forum post
okay.
rulings, trying to get all those little niche situations
surge.
Yeah.
before the worlds actually start tomorrow. The main
One.
event.
Crit. I'll dodge it.
Get a suppression.
But if the unit is,
Go with this core.
if the token is in the
Rally
bag, it stays in the bag. You don't draw it out of the bag.
All right. One action. We'll just shoot the Magna Guard. Heavy cover. So they lost a guy. So here we go.
All right, Pike
It
Squad
will
going
be
into
two after cover. Obviously, you'll dodge one. right?
Magna.
So one.
And he's still kicking.
Magna
loving
survives.
Okay, these guys are going to aim and shoot at them. So for 6.
B1's trying to go for the
Ren.
hostage squad with
Doing what
4 dodges.
Doing what you have to do,
Yes.
but 4 dodges.
It's tough to push through 4 dodges in heavy
B1
cover.
finally woke up. All right. 2 aims, right?
Yep.
And then the white dice come back. So 1 after cover.
Yep.
I'll just dodge it. I'll roll it actually.
Actually,
There we go.
that was not the hostage squad. That was just the front
And that was
squad.
a guy.
My mistake.
Some bold move not to dodge that.
I'm going to go with Maul. When Maul activates, he recovers.
Yep.
So I get back force choke.
So good.
Let's get a force choke that
guess.
Magna.
Which magic?
gonna
Yeah.
force
So
choke him.
unfairly
I'm
good.
tired of shooting him.
There goes
Yeah.
the Magna. No more Magnas on the board.
Oof.
When can Republic get a piece of a character with 6 command cards?
I know, right?
And don't at me about Yoda, by the way, chat.
Oh, then
Hey, I'm waiting for
force
the
push these
light
guys
side
back.
version of force choke.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what
Go
I'm
here behind the building.
struggling
Yep,
against.
sweet. Like here.
So
Yep.
Well, what about Hope, Seth?
Hope. Oh gosh.
Hope is a
Inspire
very good
would-
card.
Oh no. Oh gosh. Make it Inspire
It's gonna
2
jump
and
up
it
into
may be
Kalani?
worth taking.
I mean, then yeah, so then it's lead by
I'll
example,
aim do
5
this,
points
so-
cheaper.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like
Move
on
and whack.
it does take up a force slot, so
Yeah.
It's half of lead by example. It's not even. It's
I
not
mean,
even
We saw from Luke
for a
Skywalker
force
It'll be all
slot.
that
6.
he can use the Force to crunch.
yes.
Yeah,
that's what
he
that's
Did
what
it
I'm
to a Dark
thinking. Force
Trooper.
crunch.
Force crunch,
He
man.
Luke actually force choked a Gamorrean in Return to the Jedi.
Yeah, what the heck?
So what
Yeah.
so
I'm going to write a letter.
what if so what if we did this?
Take 3.
Oh, that's 3
well,
wounds on
You have 5, right?
Is that another Magna?
You have 5
No.
health, right, Kalani?
No, it's
Yes.
on
Oh,
Kalani.
So I'll just
Kalani.
pierce one of these.
Ah.
So you take 4.
So what if we did this? What if we
I
made
pierced
force
2. I'll just
choke
pierce 1 though.
only on
Sure
trooper
you don't
like
wanna just kill him?
I'm good. I don't want to get
non-droid
shot.
trooper units
Fair enough.
and like force crush on droid trooper units?
Okay,
Yeah.
that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, it'd be
It's
fine.
more situational. It's not. And then like force crush is just light side.
Yeah, dark side
My
can't crush
turn.
people.
Yeah.
You got 2 left. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 left. You can pass if you want.
Nah, I'm going to activate these guys. They're going to aim and shoot at them.
All right, cool.
There's not much I can really do at this point.
That's
What is choke except for a force push against the trachea? After all,
Exactly.
Can I get another hit?
Oh.
So for 1.
Or
I'll just
just
roll
make a force choke just expendable.
Okay, take his own expression.
Yeah.
Only
Has
roll
just
one
like
die.
one time.
Yeah, but I have danger sense.
Still worth the points.
Mm-hmm. Gives me triple the odds. Pull.
Is it danger sense like
No.
a number or just
It's a number. It's an X keyword. Yeah.
okay?
So they have danger sense 2. The capos have danger sense 2. So they roll.
I just didn't know if like there was a keyword for danger sense that like no matter how many suppression you had, you could just roll extra ones.
That'd be cool, but yeah.
It'd be wild.
yeah, I like extra midnight's idea, but light side should get force push off the cliff. And if you,
Get back
I'm not going to totally spoil it, but if you watch the latest Mandalorian episode, you might see a little bit of that action.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's got some good stuff.
All right.
There's also a bit of an actor redemption arc in that episode, which is very nice.
So if I wanted to get these,
You know, I
guys
saw
up
that on
here,
social
would they have
media.
to like.
You can
Oh.
speed 1.
Dang.
Yeah, you got it. You can move in them all.
So that's what they're gonna do. Hop up there into melee with them.
Going into melee with Maul, trying everything he can to kill this
Do my second surge
this
token.
dark side force user.
So 4 white in them all.
Yep. With 2 surges.
Even now, if Maul dies right here,
Yeah.
there's
There you go.
it's gonna be
There's
really
the
hard
big
to
ones
like.
coming back.
Action economy wise, there's no way.
And Maul
Take one.
just saves out
Yeah.
for the most part.
Takes 1 wound.
Takes 1
Witch
wound.
magic for the win on that.
Yeah, Witch magic is
You're out
just
now, right?
so good.
Yes.
It's definitely, it can save your butt, but
Push
it's
token.
definitely win more in a lot of ways.
All right.
All right. How about this? How about
I'm pretty sure Empire doesn't
here's a
need
good
anything more
idea.
right
KOTOR
now.
had some interesting light side force powers around stuns and healings. So like you do like a force heal. I can see like a force stun and be like, and a force user can like you
does
can
not.
disengage with
These guys.
a unit with that is stunned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I could
That
see
would be
that.
I
really
mean,
cool.
healing would make sense, and especially because that up until now that really was kind of a video gamey thing. But then Episode 9 came out, and,
Yeah.
and also Mandalorian.
Made it canon.
It's totally a canon thing now, and I feel like I have to imagine that is a discussion that was had, you know, both at FFG and then at AMG about like how do you do a force heal without making it totally busted, and
Right.
that's not an easy
And
question to
then-
answer.
This capo.
But
I
isn't
mean,
force choke
will
busted?
just
I mean, it's very good, but the thing about force choke is that you have to be diving in order to make use for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whereas, like, you know,
round.
barrier is already a really good protective force power, and so like you can imagine if you were healing every turn and barriering every turn,
So they're going to keep one of their surges.
that
Yeah,
probably would be a problem.
I could see force heal being an expend.
And expand,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to worry about that stuff.
like a 2 wound expend.
Yeah, I really like that, and honestly, like, I think that right now Yoda doesn't
round
really
6,
have
right?
a well-defined third force power to use aside from burst and push,
Right.
and that would make a lot of sense.
Burst push. I mean, mind trick is possible for the suppression bomb that he can deal.
Yeah, that's fun for sure. And then barrier,
I gotta measure out.
barrier's
balls,
good
see
too,
what I
but
got for
Yoda's
tokens.
usually
Let me
diving.
vigilance and
Yeah.
stuff. So
and
vigilance.
so
them.
barrier stops being useful.
Plus another
Them
10-point
and them,
upgrade
I
on
guess.
Yeah, it's expensive.
Yoda is
Yeah.
very expensive.
It's very expensive, yeah.
Welcome, Bobby Joe. Great to see you.
Hey there, Bobby Joe.
Hey,
I have to issue those guys.
His Eminence and standing orders.
why aren't you
Turn
here next to me, Bobby Joe? I miss you.
Everyone lose one.
So this is turn 6. This is the last round. Feels bad. If I was Spencer, I'd feel bad. Half the game you've playing standing orders.
Yep, unfortunately.
I'm going to put their token down here.
But sometimes that is.
Let me do all my independence.
Bobby's a man of action. That's why he's not here.
They'll get
Bobby said he's not
Need
good
it
enough.
elsewhere.
That's why.
One, and then all the capos
Oof.
will just keep theirs. So.
I disagree extremely much with that statement.
That was Bobby's statement, but I
cool.
also disagree as well.
Yeah.
These guys will go. We'll just aim shoot them. Heavy cover.
Bobby, like me, works for the federal government, but he has fewer choices about where he is at any given time.
Yes.
All right,
That's
this is a
sad.
shot into, I think the B1s.
All right. Here's the aim. It'll let me 3 after cover on those V1s.
Yep, this B1s with the worker droid.
You have a surge.
RDM, I'm not going to try and change your mind about
they're alive?
R2-3PO.
It's a squad right there.
For tokens, I think
No, he
that
has a surge.
Oh, he does. Okay.
for tokens, I think R2-3PO is better than Padme right now. Padme brings command cards that are more useful.
Yep.
And that's probably the main reason you'd be taking her. But
Can
when
we
it
talk
comes
about
to those tokens,
Can we talk about our 3-pit?
I'm going to activate.
Make it reliable too.
Kalani.
Yeah,
He's
she
gonna do a
needs
strategize.
something more. She either needs to be cheaper or her commands need to do a little bit more.
Yeah, I could see Padme going down in cost.
I mean, the exemplar sharing was
Then he's going to
a huge
melee
deal
into-
to take away.
Yeah.
Huge.
Exemplar standby sharing.
We know what tokens really mattered with exemplar.
Which I was talking to
Okay.
Michael Berry, also known as Dash, and
Yeah.
he is actually bringing Padme this
He is.
weekend.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's go here.
I don't know.
So maybe
I
he's
wouldn't
gonna-
call that a wow
Yeah.
necessarily. It's
She's still good.
I think
Okay, one
I think
off.
Tim's bringing her as
Doesn't
well.
matter. We'll just keep it.
Well,
Timbo.
let me
let's
be
shoot that
clear.
one,
She
do one and
can't
heavy.
she can't be bad and good at the same
So,
time, can
3
she?
regular guys and a heavy
She
Depends on the list, I
I mean,
guess.
for Anakin is that she gives command
Okay.
card diversity. Like, so I wouldn't say that
Yeah,
she's
that-
bad. I would say that she's
Overcosted?
not. She's overcosted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trash and bad. Those words are too strong.
Yeah.
I chose not to bring her because
Okay,
I wanted to
am
really
going
focus
to
on my ranged
activate
attacks.
These guys. They're
Yep.
going to aim and shoot.
And it does mean that in my Anakin list I have ambush and
Yes.
assault. So it kind of is what it is. It would have been nice if that ambush could have been the Padme 1 pip, but I think it's worth it to have the orders every time from the
there you
clone
go.
commander.
They want him dead.
We'll see how it goes.
I'll dodge 2 crits.
And then you're shooting
It was
at
just shooting at a
Dodge 2 crits.
just redundant shooting.
And then how many after that?
Yeah.
Because none of these shots make a difference on the game state.
Unfortunately,
Mark
yeah.
it. I'll just go with Maul.
so many
Maul,
tokens.
last time for Maul to go.
Maul will
He's
recover.
gonna do his murder.
We'll force choke the heavy out. Just so that's one less body, and then we'll dodge, and we'll hit Kalani. As long as I hit one, Kalani's dead. So.
And there's
Kalani's dead.
Yep.
It's a lot of
So
kill
Kalani,
points.
so just for people just tuning in, Kalani was reduced to 4 last turn, and then Maul just finished him
Okay, I'm
off.
going to activate those
Yep.
last B1s. You're going to aim and then slap.
Maul.
Yep. For 3. 2 aims.
There's some crits, but it's not
Got
going
it.
to
No.
matter. They don't
Oh,
have the
can I do
dice
it?
pool
Second
to.
aim.
I'll dodge 1 hit. Roll
Dodge
2.
1 hit, roll 2. Even if he blanks out,
I'll
Maul
spend
still
A double surge.
double
yeah.
surges, and he's got 2 surges right
Yeah,
there.
And
because of
this point,
activations.
it's just going to be you're out, right?
Yes.
Okay, so
Into
I'll
the
just-
fray. Really paying off for Michael
Into
here.
the fray, definitely
Moving
clutch.
claim. And that's good game, dude. Thank you for the game, man.
No problem. It's fun.
And that's going to be it. And Michael Larsen takes it down.
Magna Guard is still
GG.
terrifying.
Maul.
Magna Guard is still terrifying.
I was thinking
Maul
with that
taking it
Assassin
out.
thing, I was like, oh, I can do that, then I can move and then pull someone into me, but I realized I recovered
I will say
first,
that,
so she doesn't have.
Michael was a good
good
sportsman
man.
as the game went
Aside
on.
just
That
needs
he
to
was
take it
providing
away.
reminders
Absolutely,
and
yeah.
double checking, like, hey,
Wow.
don't spin that surge.
Giving
it's gonna go
helpful,
to waste.
you're giving helpful suggestions to his
Yeah,
opponent.
Yeah,
That's the
I'll
way it should
upload and
be.
you just verify. So
Do I verify it on your hand or do I
Same
just
for
you
you.
actually do it on your side.
Yeah.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna say goodbye to the player mics for just a second and go back to the casters. And I just want to say thank you guys for being here casting with me. Thank you guys for watching the Star Wars 2023 Last Chance Qualifier. We're gonna be back around 1 o'clock Central, 1 p.m. Central with the second round. We're gonna go to lunch, and we'll see you guys after lunch. And thanks everybody that subscribed. Thanks everybody that's looking at Patreon. Please do visit patreon.com/YavinBase. Become a patron if you enjoy this content. If you're enjoying this content, please also tell everybody you know about it, because this way this spreads is by word of mouth primarily. And so I just want you guys to know that I appreciate everything that you're doing for the stream. I want to say thank you to Evan, and of course a huge thank you to Seth. Seth managing our cameras for us, helping us get all of this stuff together both yesterday and driving it all the way up from Oklahoma. So he's
Nice.
he's kicking butt this weekend. And I just want to say thanks to everybody for watching and subscribing. And we will see you all back here, twitch.tv/YavinBase at 1 p.m. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.